You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system for your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to this content, gotta binge watch it. You don't like it, then you wanna invite a bunch of friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second, cause it's HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' have you turn it back until you start trying again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, welcome to the hood table, everybody. Come on in, come on in, come on in. A little advertisement there. Come on in, everybody. Make sure you hit that live button. That like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Excuse me. Make sure you guys share the link as well, if you will, for me, please. We are going to be doing an exclusive interview tonight with a special guest. And before we get started on this interview, I want to make sure that I play this little piece for you guys. Let me make sure you guys can hear it pretty well. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me very well. Here we go.
Hey, Jeff, guys. I just want to say a few things. I'll keep it short.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. They say there's no sound. So let me start it all over. All right. Here we go. Air. Air audio. Okay. Here we go, you guys.
Hey, Jeff here, guys. I just want to say a few things. I'll keep it short. A couple weeks after my son passed away, I was in a very, very, very dark place. And fighting demons. And I was not seeing straight. My head was not on straight. But I was trying to, carry a face like I was strong enough to keep it together for my family. And around that time, I was propositioned, and I fell for the bait when I probably should have took my ass to a meeting. Those of you who really know me, I know I'm a recovering drug addict. Uh, And by the time I realized what I had done, things kind of spiraled out of control. And it has led to this point where my world kind of seems upside down. Uh, but life must still go on. But before it can, I need to apologize. As a husband to my wife, I am very, very sorry for this unbearable and, if you may, unforgivable mistake that I have made. Um, I pray we can get past this someday and spend the rest of my days earning what I don't deserve. Uh, as a businessman, I would like to apologize to all of my customers, all of my.
Okay. Okay. Welcome to our guest. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of clip of that because that is basically what this interview or this conversation is going to be about. First of all, I want to welcome our guest onto our show, who some of you guys are already familiar with, but please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, it's Jeff Anderson, guys. How's everybody doing?
Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Again, everybody, make sure you like and share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table, and thanks for the new members. Thank you for joining the members, the Hood Nation. We appreciate it. So, Jeff,
Yeah.
I told you before I wasn't expecting any response from you.
No.
I told you, yeah, I was quite surprised to hear from you. But I'm very interested, like a lot of people are, in what you might have to say to everything that's been, going around. And first of all, as far as that video that you just put out, um, a lot of people think that it wasn't sincere enough or anything like that. Are you really sincere in your apology on that video?
I'll tell you what. First of all, this ain't something that I do.
Mm-hmm.
All on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't what I do, and
Okay.
it's probably gonna be the only time I'm gonna do something like this.
Okay.
So, I wouldn't have done the apology if I didn't mean it. But at the end of the apology, I said, give me a little minute and we'll get into it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some pictures going around about me. There's some videos going around and recordings and all that good stuff,
Right.
And that's just one side of it. Let me first start off by saying that I'm very ashamed of what I got myself into and what I've done. So I'm not here to talk a cat off the back of a tuna truck. I'm not here to justify, and I'm not here to deny what's going around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're here to put it all on the table?
Ain't here to put it on the table. If we're gonna do this, let's put a little bit of honesty in it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So then I can be left alone. My wife can be left alone.
Okay. Well, how about we get into why this all came about? Like, what brought all this on? Like, what started it all?
Well, check this out. Just like the interview you had with my wife, it's only right. She gave your platform some life. It's only right that I come through here and follow up.
Mm-hmm.
So, I tell you what, my wife, uh, my wife became a part of this individual's life. She became a part of this girl's life probably about a year before I was ever put in front of her. I had never seen her before. You know, they had heard a few things. Like I said, the social media and all that stuff. I ain't never even had that app downloaded on my phone. None of it. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook. I don't do that. You know, I don't do that. So only thing I would see, or just even catch a whiff of,
I think you are you there?
yeah. A call
Okay,
came in. Okay, yeah, a call came in. Sorry about that.
that's okay.
Let me see if I can
Mute your
hang up.
incoming calls. Yeah, because yeah,
Yeah,
those
do not
pop. Yeah.
disturb. Do not
Okay.
disturb. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So my wife took this girl under her wing and attempted to mentor, you know, and she did that for some months on end. And like I said, I had never even seen or met this girl, but
Okay.
my dad stays down in Oklahoma City. So during our travels down there, she met up. She met up with her. My wife met up with Can I just say her? Can I say her name? Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Or whatever, man. Yeah, Lavern. Okay, yeah, Lavern. And yeah, we met up at on the border. Yeah, like this little Mexican joint on the border. That's my first time ever seeing her.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Now, uh, apparently, everybody know this chick a lot better than I do. Obviously, you see where we are, right?
Right. Right.
But yeah. So, that was my first time seeing her. And just a regular cool lunch dinner. But in my opinion, I think I was made a mission of hers from that moment on.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I don't know what she. I don't know how she describes. The thing about this social media and what's able to easily be put into your minds that I'm blind to is if I'm not responding, if I'm not on there, if I'm not sharing anything, what she says goes, right? You know, and it's kind of easy to believe everything that someone says, even all the way down to tape recordings.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
uh, which by the way is a felony offense in Nebraska and Oklahoma without consent, and then to put it out in public. But anyway, we're not gonna stay on that. uh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But you know, just telling one side. It's real easy to play a recording and hit stop and explain that part and not let them hear the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, it's always three sides to a story.
Yeah. Three sides to a story. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you right. But anyway, uh, I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna just start. No. Let me go back. Let me go back and pick up where I left off. Okay, so yeah, she's mentoring this chick, building with her, wooty whoop. So check this out. Uh, Later on in that year, a tragedy happened. I lost my son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. So a couple days after that, this was like the third time I had seen her. She came to our house, show her condolences supposedly or whatever, yeah. But I think at that moment is when she made her mind up, because I hadn't seen her no more after that.
Okay.
But I say about 3 weeks after that, I started getting these text messages from her. I don't even know how she got my number. I don't even know how she got my phone number, not my cell number. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how she got my cell number. But yeah, sending me these messages, you know, prayer hands. I'm praying for y'all. Fake shit. You know, that's cool. That's cool. She did that, I say, for about a week. That next week, all of a sudden, I get a ding on my phone. It's a text message from her. It's a picture of a pussy. Okay? Okay? And then about 30 seconds later, she texts, "Oh, I'm sorry. That was an accident. That wasn't for you. I'm so embarrassed."
Oh, so
Now,
it was hers? It was hers?
yeah, come on, man. But okay, so I'm not thinking. I'm like, oh man, this is kind of crazy. You know, I'm not that stupid, but I hope it was an accident. But at that moment, I should have forwarded that picture to my wife and told her, you know what, whether it was an accident or not, try not to make that accident again. But you know what? At this time, she's being a real friend to my wife, though. You know, she was trying. I give it to her. She was trying. You know, she's been a real friend to her, so I didn't want to like cause no friction between them or whatever. She's trying to change. Y'all know how this chick is, man. She ain't had a normal moment, man, in the 44 years of living. But through my wife, she had a shot and she was trying. But anyway, so yeah, I responded back, you know, okay, cool, no problem. All right, so about an hour go by. She texts back in. What if it wasn't an accident? And here we go. Now,
that's where
I'm not blaming. Listen, man, I'm not blaming it on my grieving. You know, I'm not blaming it on my grieving, man, but you know, my head is fucked up. My head is fucked up at this time.
Right.
You know, I'm lacking care for anything, anyone, any rules, you know, any vows. I'm lacking this right now, okay? You know? And
so you definitely wasn't, you're saying you definitely wasn't in the right frame of mind, the right headspace.
I wasn't in the headspace when I let it continue on, you know, and this carried on probably for about, I say, a month and a half or so of, you know, now we're chit-chatting. Hey, 1 minute it's kind of flirty and we're talking about how, hey, you know what? Chill out. She's constantly talking about how much she loved my wife, how my wife is her friend, her best friend. See? How she can never do that. She can't do that to her. But god damn, nigga, you just, man, it's like I can't help myself. I just wanna, you know, yeah, she's talking this kind of mess. And hey, as a man with some frustrations build up and trying to wear a certain face at home and keep things going, trying to be strong and act like I'm the last one that's gonna break down. I'm actually kind of weak. I'm actually kind of vulnerable. Okay. So at the same time, when someone's putting in your ear, man, I'm there for your wife, but I want to be there for both of y'all. You know, I don't really know how I can really be there for you too. You know, unless, you know, like sexually, but I don't want to cause any problems. You know, your wife is my friend. I could never hurt her like that. See?
Okay. She brought up the sexual
Man, come on. Come on, come on, come on. And I ain't gonna lie, you know, like, hey, I started participating a little bit, you know, telling her, hey, you know, you may, I don't know if you heard
Y'all
about me, you
flirting
know what I'm
back and
saying,
forth. It
but you
started
know,
getting
hey, you
deeper.
know, hey, I don't fuck around, you know. But yeah. So
Okay.
chit chat, back and forth. One thing lead to another. Man, she's here at a hotel, and you know everything is still on the fence. But hey, she there. Hey, just stop by. I stop by. I come in,
How
and
much longer was this after y'all first started the pick, the kitty
the
pick?
pick. This was like around February. You see what I'm saying? This is around in February.
Okay. Okay.
You know, couple months in now.
Yeah, a couple months after. Okay.
Couple months after now, yeah. You know, she's here in town for something, picking up her girls or dropping girls off or whatever.
Okay.
And yeah, come in and you know, I know I shouldn't be there. I still went. I know I shouldn't even be walking through the door. I walked through the door. And you know, I'm fixing my hand to put on her shoulder to just kind of be like, man, I still, you know, and she went right there. She went after it, pulled it out. I couldn't get two syllables out before, you know, she swallowed. Well, trying to, but anyway.
Did you? Okay, go on.
From that
Act like you didn't
point.
even say that.
Look from that point, but from that point on, from that point on, I started participating. Okay, I started participating.
Okay.
Now, I realized what I've done. You know what I mean? I realized what I've done. Okay, and now, I'm feeling like I didn't messed up. Like, man.
You started feeling guilty right away.
Man, I started feeling guilty. You know, started feeling like it's too late. You know, started feeling like she got me by the balls. You know, started feeling a whole lot of things. But you know what? I'm actually, but I'm still messed up in the head at the same time. You see what I mean? So you know, I explained to her, hey, you know what? I got a side of me that I don't display at home.
Okay.
Because my wife is precious. My wife is my queen. My wife is who I respect. But there's a side of me that can be degrading in bed. That can be disrespectful in bed. Okay? Now, so here we go. She volunteers. Let me tell you something. She volunteers to basically be my cum bucket and to be my toilet. Okay?
Volunteered?
Volunteer. Do that to me.
But
Okay?
if it's both of y'all doing, it's kind of like y'all both getting the enjoyment out of it. So it ain't like,
of course, you
didn't force. Ain't no forcing, right? No forcing. It was
no. Matter of fact, listen. This is why. This is why we are here right now. Okay.
Okay.
This is why we're here right now. But anyway.
Okay.
So.
Now, are we talking about like some R. Kelly type of stuff?
Man. Okay. Listen, man. Check this out. I'm talking about. What did I say? I said cum bucket and toilet. You know what a toilet is? Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
talking about it got to the point. It got to the point where she'd rather drink my piss than have sex. Okay. See, I don't. You know, I was. You know, I clean my phone out. I don't hang on to all this, all the evidence and racking up receipts.
So
I
you
don't
didn't
do all that.
record. You didn't record any of
I
these.
clean. Look. I clean my phone out. But check this out. I'm talking about begging me to drink my piss, and she likes eating her own shit. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So
She like eating her own. She didn't know that. She didn't know that till I made her do it. But you know, this is you know, this is what I said, you know, I need to do with someone like this that got the balls to fucking come at me when you supposed to be my wife's friend. You supposed to be my wife's friend and you come at me like this. So
oh,
you know what? So okay, I know the rumors. So this is what I'm gonna do.
okay.
All this shit
So
she
you,
talking about, all this shit she talking about telling, hold on, all this shit she talking about telling y'all. He had me doing stuff I thought I never. That's it. Eating shit, drinking piss. Okay?
so the allegations about you were drinking hers as well.
Nah,
Is that
nah,
true?
nah, nah, nah. We
Because
never
she
got there.
claims it was
Nah,
both ways.
she
She
was
claimed you
she was
was
baby
feet.
say
You was
that saying she wanted it. Kept talking about next time. It never got that far though. Listen.
okay.
She
Okay.
all she wanted to do was what I told her to do. Once she got in front of me, she was submissive. I'm talking about on her knees. Okay. But anyway, we're not gonna stick. We're not gonna stick on that. We're not gonna stick to that too hard. Okay. I just want to get to now. Now I want to get to the frame of mind a person has to be in for us to get here. Okay, we know that I fucked up. Did some shit I wasn't supposed to be doing. Did some shit I
Mm-hmm.
got no business doing. Okay, now you tell me this. Okay, you love me. You in love with me. Okay, but you record, you recording every conversation we have.
So you
You
had no
try to,
idea she was recording and taking
no,
pictures, and
no,
you never did any recordings of her, like during
no,
y'all sessions.
no,
You
no,
never
no, no,
recorded anything.
no. I was too busy cleaning my phone out. You know, I was too busy cleaning my phone out. But I got a vivid memory. I don't need recordings. You know what I'm saying? You getting the
Mm-hmm.
recording. You getting the recording live. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
you know,
All right.
for someone to do that, okay. You love me. You love my wife. But you record every conversation we have. Okay. You're trying to get secret pics in when you can. Okay.
When did you
Now,
find out she was recording you, and why did you continue the relationship?
I didn't know she was recording me until you do.
Oh.
Until she put it out here, last weekend or whatever. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask you
I
this:
didn't know
did you
she was
know that
recording
she
me.
was an author of a tell-all book before
Listen,
y'all met?
I ain't never read her book. I ain't never
So
read her book.
you never heard
I don't
anything
keep up.
about her?
Listen. I don't keep up with your chick. Yeah, I heard about it, but listen, by this time it's too late. It's too late
Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm knee deep in it. Now what I'm doing is the muzzle game. Doing whatever I gotta do, telling her whatever I need to tell her to keep her mouth shut. But at the same time, I'm thinking I'm keeping her mouth shut, but all she's doing is not saying my name. But now, all of a sudden, during this process, I'm noticing, and we always said this. We always said this. Hey, you know, if you ever stop being my wife's friend, got to stop this. You know what I'm saying? As sick as that sounds, I did never want my wife to be a friend. My wife ain't done nothing but be good to this girl, man. My wife, she got no business coming after my wife. But you know
So
what happened?
even if y'all would have stopped messing around, you still would have wanted her to be involved with your family.
Listen. That's called that was the clean exit. It would have been better than what the fuck we doing now. Nobody ever having to know. Okay? No matter how you look at it. But here's the thing. All of a sudden, she's starting to get jealous of my wife over her infatuation with me. Okay. My
Okay.
wife has never done nothing to her. Why are you starting to post little sneaky shit that you know is pertaining to my wife, but not saying my wife's name?
Mm-hmm.
See, now listen, I don't do this Facebook shit. I don't do the social media. So I'm not catching the wind of it. I don't know nothing until my wife mentions something that she posts that's just don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't paying too much attention to it because it wasn't happening that often.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, she just started to just show clear signs of, you know, well, damn, she don't just want to be, you know, in the beginning, she recognized what she is. You see what I mean? She
Mm-hmm.
recognized what she is. You use a hoe. And what I did use
So
was
so
info. But
so what about all the different things that you bought her? All the money that you sent her?
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
mean, it was there. So you telling me
Now.
there was no there?
No,
So
no,
you
no.
telling
Just
me there
hold
was
it. I'm
no
gonna get to that.
feelings
Listen,
involved?
listen. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. But you gotta let me talk first, all right? Just
Okay,
hold
go
on.
ahead.
Just hold on.
Okay,
We gonna get to that. But let's
okay,
but we have to get through
okay,
what we have to get through how we got there, okay?
okay.
So yeah. She starts to become obsessed with my wife because she wants my wife's husband, which is me. Okay. All right. Now she wants more. She's envisioning some type of permanent situation. She's telling me to ask my wife, what if we just asked her if it's cool if I just be your bitch on the side and I won't cause no problems. I mean, just all kind of stuff like that, man. But anyway, in the first place, just for
Mhm,
someone to record, just for someone to record conversations on you
mhm.
and video, but claim they love you, talking all this, I love you, but uh, want to have receipts and evidence just to prove that you can take credit for being with someone's husband. Now, this right here, when I recognize, I kind of got to know the real her too. It wasn't just all freaky, sneaky, kinky shit. We had some real conversations, okay? Because I like to learn a person that I'm dealing with too. It's not just all crazy sick shit, okay? But
Okay.
what I learned about her is that this is a woman that has went through her whole life uh, dealing with a predicament of a man only wanting her for what she will do in the room, but doesn't want to claim her, doesn't want to be seen with her. You see? So,
And how did you know all this if you
th-
didn't
th-
really know
th-
her?
what do you mean if I didn't really know her?
Well, you said before you didn't know nothing about her.
No,
So
I'm telling you right now.
okay,
I'm telling you right now. At this time, I'm not aware of it. Why you think it
okay,
was happening? Okay,
okay.
but this is the effect of someone that has went through life not being claimed. No one wants to admit they dealt with her. You see, this is what I'm finding out during the course of this. During the course of this. You see what I mean? And just
Hmm.
going up how she's acting, flipping out. You know, like before she did used to mention receipts. When she started talking about receipts, I'm like, oh, okay, so she must have something, receipts. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, she
Okay.
said she got a lot. Yeah, she said she got a lot.
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. You know, uh, it's probably more recordings, but by the way, hey, that's a felony in Nebraska. Yeah,
Right.
okay,
And you
shit.
do
But
know she's
anyway,
been married three
but
times, right?
but
You do know she's been married three times.
right. Go figure. Yeah, where they
Mhm.
at? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, uh,
Well,
so
maybe they done some things
look,
that she
that don't
didn't
matter. Just listen, just
forgive.
listen, just listen, man.
Okay,
So
okay, I'm
so
listening.
so this here is this is almost like a sad thing. You know what I mean? So you know what so when one time she sent me a picture of myself. That one y'all see me coming out the bathroom. Okay. That was the first signal that I knew that I was in trouble. But you know what? I used to try to also talk to her about real life, you know, and how you know, you don't have to do these things. You know, you don't have to do these things to get attention. You don't have to do these things you do on your social media to be relevant. You know, you contradict yourself. You know, you want to use social media for your little nickel and dime businesses or whatever, you know, selling your cheap jewelry or whatever. That's fine. But then you get on there and do this crazy shit, and you just look unstable. But that's cool. That's cool. But you know what? I'm still going to talk to you like a human being when I notice that you really fucked up. You really fucked up. And you know what? I'm not no better. I'm not no better for continuing what I did as long as I did.
Yeah, because she claims it was a year and a half or close to it. Close to it. So when
Yeah,
did you
close to
realize that
it.
you like really messed up? Like,
But just hang on. But just
okay.
hang on. But just hang on. Fact of the matter is this: her obsession and her attraction, it progressed at a rapid speed. Okay. Now, all this shit, that slick shit she's saying about my wife, man, my wife is cold. Okay, my wife is cold. All right, all this slick shit she's saying about my wife, in my ear, you know what she's telling me? Oh, I'm feeling some type of way, Jeff. Man, your wife, she losing weight. She looking beautiful. I mean, what do you think? What do you think about me? What do you think about me? You know, I'm feeling some type of way. I'm jealous of her. I mean, and I'm telling her, look, don't do that. I don't compare y'all. I don't compare the two. Okay. For one, you can't hold a candle to my wife. Okay. That's for one. Number two, why? If you don't like, if you hey, look, you don't like the way you look, do something about it. I'm sitting here fucking with your ass. So, you know, I didn't judge you. I didn't judge you for that, you know, or your appearance or whatever. But anyway,
So I still have the question though. If your wife is cold, you love your wife, like why did it last so long? Okay.
You want to hear the story, okay?
Okay.
Go
ahead.
So now, listen. By first time, like I said, first time I see her, February. We seen each other from like February to February. And it was like, you know, every month and a half, sometimes every 2 months. Wasn't no every month shit. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no every month shit. She's booking flights. She's booking hotels on her dime. You know
I was
what I mean?
gonna ask you, did you pay for them? But you said on her dime.
Look. It got to the point. It got to the point where she was getting so frustrated with how cheap I am. Man, you can ask anybody about me. Listen. I don't spend 5 cents till you tell me how I'm gonna save 2.5 pennies. Okay, so she asked me, you know, how come I don't do that? My money is for my family. Okay, my money is for my family. You know, you can get the D, but nah, the money's for my family. I don't do that. All right. But anyway, I built a conscience on one of the trips, and I actually did pay for a hotel.
So you did pay for a hotel?
I paid for a hotel on one time, you know.
But no flights like she's accusing?
Nah, fuck, no, man. This girl was scraping her pennies up, man, to fly in town to see me for an hour. You know what I'm saying? It was a damn shame, you know.
So it wasn't like for the whole weekend. It was literally just for like a day, and then you're out of there.
Sometimes 2 days, but the moments was like, you know, no longer than an hour and a half. Mm-hmm, and I'm talking about she just sitting in the room alone the rest of the time, trying to let nobody know, trying not to, you know, let nobody know that she's there. Okay, That's fine.
Okay.
But you know, it was a good, you know, out of that year, like I said, every other month, every 2 months or whatever, it was a good 5-6 times, you know,
Okay.
which is
Did
cool,
you
which is
buy
cool.
anything else? So the only money was spent
So
on that
so
one hotel.
so hold on. You got listen. You got to shut up and let me get there, baby
Hey,
girl.
hey, hey! No, no,
I
no!
appreciate.
I gotta.
I,
This is an interview. This is a
yeah,
back and forth.
I
This
know,
is a back
but
and
I'm
forth.
trying to.
I have
But
to ask questions.
I know, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get
Okay,
there.
okay, but still,
Okay.
I have
She
to
ain't never.
interject. I
She
can't. I
ain't
can't.
never.
As a host, you can't tell me to shut up, though.
Oh,
Like
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. My
that's
apologies.
okay. Keep. That's okay.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah.
going.
God bless your platform, baby girl. But listen. So I hear she's going around saying that I bought her an iPhone. Come
Mm-hmm.
on, man. Come on, man. I got a phone store, and she still can't get no phone about of me. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
her
Mm-hmm.
daughter bought her that phone, and she called me, and I helped her give her a little walkthrough on how to set it up to transfer her little information, whatever. That's as far as that went. She know I ain't bought her no damn iPhone, and then she's talking about buying her Brahmin purses or something like that. Come on, man.
Yeah, bags. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Man, listen here, man. Listen here, man. Man, my wife, man,
And
Brahmin.
also putting
Man, my
money
wife
on
didn't wear
cars,
listen,
putting no
man,
money on businesses.
my wife was wearing Brahmin 10 years ago. Think about no Brahmin, man. She wearing Louis now. That's the kind of shit I would buy if I bought something.
So
But
no
anyway,
cars involved, no businesses, no money on no
no
vehicles.
Benz. Listen. I haven't even seen this Benz. When I heard that, that really took the cake. Somebody said she got a Benz the same color as mine. When I heard that, I said, hey, I heard you got a car like mine. Who told you that? I said, just send me a picture of it. No, I don't trust you. Have anybody seen a picture of this Benz in her garage?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it some little live video of her just unlocking the car door? Because the doors is unlocked on the car lot and
Mm-hmm.
shit where you can get in and mess around with it. Anybody ever seen this Benz? Man, it's probably a front, man. You know, she probably Ubering. But anyway, hell no. Now, as far now, what I have done, I did pay for 2 abortions.
Yeah, I was
If
going to get there, but I was
hey,
trying to let you
I don't
get
know,
there. Go ahead.
I don't know if there's mine. I don't know if there's mine. I don't know if there's mine or not. But I wasn't taking no chances. You see what I'm saying? Now, if she might have had some change left for a Brahmin, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You do that. That's
So
fine.
so basically y'all was having raw sex.
Man, having raw sex. But you know what? I tell you what. Now, I can say it now. Now that I'm done with, I haven't seen her since. I knew when I seen her the last time in February about Valentine's Day, I was done. You know,
Yeah,
when
because
it
you
got,
did see her on Valentine's Day, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I went and got checked. Out. Everything clean. And
Okay.
in the beginning, before I dealt with her, man, she sent me the goods. You know, her whole checklist. You know, she get her checkups regularly. I get that to her. She get her checkups regularly.
So y'all at least
But
did that. Y'all at least made each other show each other.
come on, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But listen. The main thing is this. What she has been doing and not telling y'all, it's almost insane how y'all can believe what she gives y'all and give her a platform and give her an audience for some of the crazy stuff that she displays when she's trying to explain something and contradict herself. Okay, so tell me this.
But see, that's why I always say allegedly. I always try to say
Yeah,
allegedly.
yeah. But you tell me this. Okay, all right. About let's see, probably about the last 8 months. I admit, I was really like doing a hard manipulation number on her to kind of muzzle her from saying my name, from bringing it out, because with about the last 8 months, she was making those threats. You know what I'm saying? Making those threats. You know what I mean?
Was
But
you the real gaslighter?
nah, I ain't no gaslighter. I don't gaslight. But so what I'm doing now you got to think. Right now, I'm in too deep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know what I'm dealing with. I know it's only a matter of time. She does not want me to leave her alone. If I do leave her alone, she's gonna go crazy, and she is gonna put me out there. So now, listen, at this moment in my mind, let me tell you what a man do when he know he's fucked. You know what he do? Well, most of it, hey man stick to his guns until he is cold
Until he's
caught.
yeah.
Man, he stick to his guns till he cold caught. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Stick to his guns till he cold caught. And in the process of that, it takes a certain type of finessing when you're dealing with someone like her. You got to talk to her a certain way, okay? I'm a real laid back, soft spoken type of guy. These recordings that y'all hear of her, of me, of my voice and playing and stuff, you know, this is how I had to talk to her.
So telling her that your wife would never leave you, and you got them both under your control, and
to keep her muzzled. See, this is what happened. See, psychologically, for her brain, okay, she's threatening me. Tell my wife. Threatening me. Tell my wife. You try to leave me alone. This and that. Tell your wife. So when I come back with fuck both of y'all, I control both of y'all. You know what it does to her mind? It calms down that advantage she thinks she has and makes her feel like it won't even make no sense to even say nothing to her because she doesn't give a fuck. And I played on that for a while, and it worked. And it worked for a while. Let me tell you something. You can ask my wife. We've been together 25 years. I ain't never called her a bitch to her face, and I never will. I ain't never called her a bitch to her face. Okay, but what you guys hear on these recordings, this was the only way to tame someone like this. This is how she had to be talked to.
So you didn't mean any of that stuff that you were saying foul about your wife?
Hell no.
Or that you could have both of them even if your wife found out?
Nah. Otherwise, I would go tell it to my wife.
Was this the first time you cheated on your wife?
I'd bring her home. This is to calm her mind down. This is to calm her mind down and get off of thinking that she has the ups on me. That's what you have to do for people like that. Okay.
Was that the first time you ever cheated on your wife?
The first time I ever cheated on my wife.
Because I heard allegedly you done cheated on her several times in the past.
Listen. We're not here to talk about if I've ever cheated on my wife before this. We're here to talk about.
So you're not gonna answer that question.
We're here to talk about I'm in the hot seat for stepping out with this chick right here. Okay? I'm in the hot seat for stepping out with this chick right here. Okay? And I'm wrong. I'm wrong for it. And I'm sorry. And I'm not denying it. Okay? Man,
well, people have to question though. You know, all the recordings, they have to question it.
I engaged with it. But anyway, but anyway, let's get back to the task at hand, and it's showing you how we get here. Okay? So yeah, it's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse. Okay? All right. She's jealous of my wife. She sees that I'll never leave my wife. Okay? I'm acting funny now sometimes. Okay? I'm not responding to the text messages, but you know, every 2 days, every 3 days, I'm trying to see what I can do, ease out. Then all of a sudden I get this paragraph, motherfucker, you think you better get away? I'll send this shit out, yada yada yada. So then I'll give her a phone call, talk her back off the ledge. Okay, talk her back off the ledge. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, baby, I love you. Man, I tell her whatever she want to hear. Tell her whatever she want to hear. Okay? Whatever you hear on the recording, I said it. Okay? But one thing you're not going to hear is what leads up to it and why I said it, because, like I said, play You hear my voice, and then stop. Now let me talk about something. Okay? Okay? All right. So I'm not worried about the recordings y'all hear. It doesn't matter. By the way, man, that's a felony.
Well, I understand you said it's a felony, but even when we hear the recordings and then we hear you now laughing and joking about it, like people, it's hard for people to believe that you weren't serious on those recordings, talking all that stuff about your wife and how you still gonna continue the relationships with both of them, and how you controlling both of them.
This is I don't control my wife. I don't control my wife. My wife is a boss. My wife is a boss. Okay. Matter of fact, man, my wife is a boss. Okay, I don't control her. So let's get that straight. All right. But I do know how to put a muzzle on a chick like that and know how she need to be talked to. Know what she need to hear.
Okay? Is that because it happened before, like with other women in your relationship?
Nah. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know how we got.
Well, there are allegations that you had other affairs, and
I don't know. I don't know nothing about no allegations, and I'm not allegedly having no other affairs with never in my life with nothing else. But this right here, I'm caught. Okay, I'm caught. I admit it. Okay.
And you would have never said anything at all until Lavern came out.
If you let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. Okay. If you let me finish, thank you.
Go ahead.
So this is what like the whole last, I say 8 months of our interactions was trying to keep her at bay. Seen her maybe one time in the last 8 months. Seen her like last before the Valentine's Day. I had seen her maybe like back in October 2020. And I seen her Valentine's Day. After that, check this out. I knew it was the last time because it was too hot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, as soon as I stepped in the motherfucker, my sister-in-law hit me. Okay? My sister-in-law hit me. I already knew. Okay?
So your sister-in-law knew all about it?
Man, my sister-in-law is real sharp. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, that's when I knew is it.
So you didn't make plans to meet her like next week before all this came out? Because that's what she claims, that y'all was going to hook up next week.
Nah, she knew it. Why do you think she didn't put this out here? Listen. We wouldn't be having this conversation if I agreed to see her again. You know that? It was over with. But I was trying to do it. I was trying to do it lightly.
So even messages that I might have.
Listen though. Before we even get to that part. So now.
Terry, I'm just laughing at Terry in the chat. I'm sorry.
What Terry in the chat saying?
He told me what's my address so he can come over here and talk on the show. But
anyway,
seriously.
Listen. Anyway, listen. Ain't nothing funny about this, man. This is serious, man. Okay? So, now, I know it's hot. I don't plan on seeing her no more. Now, by this time, she's doing slick stuff every week. Saying slick stuff about my wife. All the way back to when I closed on my house. Slick stuff like that. Taking pictures with my man, closing the house with my man. I mean, and it was just getting sick. Okay. I don't follow this stuff. I don't know until somebody tell me. But now, you know, I don't know the social media code, and I'm just telling on myself every time that someone tells me that she say something, I go back and tell her, hey, why you do this? Why you say this? You know, shut up. She'll go post something.
What about the ring? What about the ring that you bought her?
The ring? Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, she was having a moment. At a time in our interactions where she felt like, you know, she was actually a wife, you know, which is crazy. But you know what? I'm in too deep already. So you know what? It's you know what?
So you bought her engagement ring?
I bought listen, I bought a $39 ring off Amazon, and she got kind of upset and sent it back. And then that was it with the ring.
Yeah.
$39
from Amazon?
Yeah, she got offended. That was like I actually just
I guess I would be offended
through
too.
my Amazon purchase history. It was like December 12th, I think. Yeah. But yeah.
So did you ever have feelings for her? Like you making it seem like you were just using her and abusing her and humiliating her, but this went on for a year and a half. So you're saying that you never had any feelings for her?
Well, listen,
like you never told, like sincerely meant you loved her when you told her?
No, listen. It's easy to do something for a year and a half if you're seeing someone every 2 months, every 2.5 months, maybe next month, right back at the next month. You know, it's easy because the gap is so large. The gap is so large in between. You know, you see someone 5 or 6 times, and a year and a half has went by. You see what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. Do I compartmentalize? Yes, I do. Did I ever love her? No. Did I have feelings for her? No.
No feelings at all?
No, that was not my reason for interacting with her.
So what was your reason? Because in the on your video,
she was at disposal. She was at my disposal for my fetishes when they came upon me and they needed to be released.
So at first you said you were grieving. Then you said it was replacing like your drug use because you used to be a drug user.
Hold on. But don't let me leave. But you listen. It's the difference between feelings and talking to someone. Talking to someone with sense. Okay. Now I did talk to her with sense about real life. You know, about how she didn't have to carry herself the way she did. Even though I'm doing all this to her, I'm still telling her, you know, listen, your business is your business. You know, I never. How does someone like advertise and brand themselves as my pussy, my business, but all you do is put that out here, you know? But anyway,
but see, I mean, you like you keep saying that you beginning was you on your video, your original video or your apologetic video. You said something about you used to use drugs. Hold on. Let me talk. You said you used to use drugs, and so this was kind of like for you to not go back into the drug habit. Then you said it was like something about grieving, and you kind of used that, and you know where you were weak. But now you're saying you messing with her because of your fetishes. Hold on. Then you said hold on. Then you said it was because of your fetishes. No, but I let you talk a lot. You have to let me talk as well, Jeff.
Listen.
I like a back and forth conversation, Jeff. I'm trying to be respectful as possible.
Go ahead.
But you gave us 3 different reasons why you were sleeping with her. It went from you used to use drugs. She was replacing that urge. Then you're grieving, and now you're saying, hold on. Now you're saying it's all about fetishes.
At the point of my life, the first time when it happened,
okay,
that's where I was at. That's where I was at. From that point on, it was
about fetishes.
It turned into my sick selfishness. Okay.
And I have to say this, fetishes, if that's what you're into, I don't judge nobody. If you want to hang from a pole, if you want to shit on somebody, if you want to eat shit like she accused you of eating her shit, that's what you into, that's what you into. So I'm not judging nobody on that. But listen, it has to be some type of feelings involved after that long.
Nah, there's no type of feelings involved when listen, I'm trying to tell you that the last 8 months, it was hung over my head. I was dragging this out, scared to come clean to make things worse than what they already were adding up to. Okay?
And then not one time did you think, let me just tell my wife and get her off my ass, and I just deal with it.
Listen,
like you literally didn't admit anything until she put her book out.
That crossed my mind. That crossed my mind a whole bunch of times. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the only thing. Let me tell you the only thing, and the one thing that that made me say, "Fuck it, you're gonna have to do what you have to do." Okay. She asked me to tell my wife not to do the interview with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now that was a big threat. Oh, a big paragraph. You better stop your wife from doing that interview, or I'm clapping back. I'm going in. I'm bringing receipts. Whatever. Now, at that point right there, at that point right there, I'm like, bitch, you got to go eat a dick now. Now. This is something you ain't never tried. Telling me, you want me to tell my wife to do something you told me to tell her to do? Now you didn't really got out of place and out of your lane and forgot what this whole ordeal was. This whole ordeal was you were my cum bucket and my toilet. And you knew your place for quite some time. But you fell in love. Okay? You fell in love. I had no intentions of having anything permanent with you. I had no intentions of having anything more serious than.
But from your messages, from the audio, from the screenshot, it really seemed like it was much more than what you making it out to be. She's just your cum bucket or your toilet. So are you gaslighting me, Jeffrey?
I'm not gaslighting you. I'm not.
You sure?
No.
Because I'm getting narcissistic, gaslighting, manipulation vibes.
No.
I'm getting that tease. I'm getting that tease from you. And your wife wrote a book about gaslighting.
No.
And I think you were actually the real gaslighter in this whole threesome.
My wife wrote a book. My wife wrote a book.
Did you know she was writing that book?
My wife wrote a book.
Did you know she was writing that book?
I did not know she was writing that book.
So when you found out, did you tell her not to put the book out?
Of course I knew. But you know what?
Did you tell her not to put the book out?
No. My wife didn't tell me she was writing the book. You know what I did? I happened to lift up the laptop and I seen the rough draft. Okay, so I seen she was working on the book, but she wasn't telling me that she was writing the book. So you know what? I'm not gonna mess with that. That tells me right there, I can't mess with that. You see what I'm saying? I can't mess with that. See what I'm saying? What my wife say is what goes in our house, okay? So I don't mess with that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, her book was about an individual that she took under her wing. And the whole time, it was basically interview during the whole relationship, okay? That's what her book was about, all right? And then she tried to explain it to you again in the interview. Okay, this has nothing to do with my wife's book. This has nothing to do with my wife. Okay,
it actually does.
This has nothing.
This whole thing started because your wife put that book out, making allegations against Lavern, gaslighting her.
My wife put the book out because Lavern is making every accusation, but saying my name. Okay,
So you don't think your wife put this book out in order to bring you and Lavern out into the light?
Listen,
because that's what it seemed like. I mean, the book was only 45 pages long.
My wife put that book out to bring my black ass out as well.
That's what I'm saying. You think she purposely? That was her goal to make y'all talk. Okay.
You're right, and it was a blessing.
Okay.
It was a blessing. It was a blessing. That book was meant to come out. It was meant to get hot. This is the only way I was gonna get out of this. I was such a fool. I was such a fool to even try to care for as long as I did when I knew it was coming to an end, and I knew it was gonna be. I should have saved myself a few more months. You know, I should have saved myself a few more months. But anyway, that's how we got here. The one time she told me to actually tell my wife to do something she told me to do. And at that point, now that's when I don't give a fuck what you do. I handle it when it comes, but I never do that. I'll never tell my wife to do something you told me to do. You done forgot your place. That's my queen. She had
But
nothing to do with what I'm doing to you.
But how do you think this makes you look being so disrespectful to women like you are?
Listen. You can call it what you want.
Okay? Disrespectful.
No. You call it disrespectful. I call it.
You was in a relationship with a woman for a year and a half, but all she was to you was her cum bucket and your toilet.
I call it a mistake that I made, and I tried to keep the two separate and not take it to my home. Okay. That's what that is. Sure you didn't want to go to your home. But at the same time, I'm still trying to figure out what her problem is with my wife during this whole thing. What's her problem with my wife? Huh? Look, Lavern, stop playing on my wife's phone. Stop playing on my family's phone. Okay? Stop sending penis pics to my parents. Stop saying that what we had was magical. That was not magical. All right? It was sick.
Well, again, the text messages and the voice messages. Stop taunting
my wife. It makes it. Social media. Stop taunting my wife on social media.
It does, but what you have to say?
I'm not the one that owe my wife an apology. Lavern, you owe my wife an apology. Okay?
No, you don't owe your wife an apology.
I said I'm not the only one that owes my wife an apology. Lavern, you owe my wife an apology too.
Well, you know she wasn't going to put that book out until Tamika put her book out, right?
You called her your friend. Okay? You called her your friend. And stop telling people that I was going to kill you if you left me alone. That's what you was telling me.
It's just pretty hard to believe that it wasn't more to you than what you're saying it was. And like, this is just something you're doing now to pacify your wife.
No, I'm not trying to pacify. I'm not trying to pacify anything. Okay? I'm telling you what it was.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. That was
we hear what you're trying to say.
That was an arrangement. That was an agreement that we had. Listen, she couldn't handle it. Okay? She couldn't handle it. So she tried to make it more than what it was supposed to be. So from that moment on, now I'm doing what I got to do to try to keep her mouth shut, because now it's turning into something she wants to hang over my head. She wants to threaten me with, wants to blackmail me with. She can't get no money out of me. Matter of fact, she didn't want no money out of me. Told me I couldn't even pay her off. But now she want to turn myself. Man, come on, man. I'm too cheap for that. I'm too cheap for that. Mm-hmm. But anyway, But
anyway, why? What? I mean, besides you coming out to tell this part, like, did you ever consider just being quiet and just sticking under a rock and just waiting for all this to blow over?
Nah, because she don't. That's not how she operates. That's not how she operates. Okay. Now, after this, I will go under a rock, because I ain't saying nothing else.
Okay.
I ain't saying nothing else. This is a one-time thing. I'm telling you what happened, how it happened. You want to talk about all this disrespect? What you want me to do? Get in here and lie?
Well, I mean, a lot of people in the chat think that's what you're doing. You're lying about the whole relationship.
No, I'm not lying about the whole relationship. Come on, man.
It
wasn't no relationship.
Were you forced to do this video?
Listen here.
Like, did your wife say, I need you to do this video? I need you to say this. I need you to say that.
Crazy now. Listen, you talking crazy now, baby girl.
Not really.
I got on here. I got on here so I could tell you what really happened. Because what you want to do is go off of 3 voice recordings and one of her lives or whatever the hell she do when she's got her face in the phone and y'all tuning in.
I actually heard a lot of voice recordings. That's why what you're telling me doesn't seem realistic.
And I'm telling you, that's what you're That's what you're gonna hear.
I heard a lot of
Yeah,
recordings from you
that's what you're gonna
degrading
hear.
your wife, talking about your wife, telling
Man,
her how much
listen,
you love you. I mean, you were saying some pretty foul things.
This is what you're gonna do to make a woman. This is what you're gonna do to make someone as obsessed as her feel like she has a shot, and that's the only way.
So you were gaslighting her.
Nah.
Your wife should have been writing a book about you instead about Tamika. Instead about Lavern.
She was supposed to see me trying to make an exit and let me do that. Okay, it wasn't supposed to come to this. Honestly, this is supposed to end quietly, going about your life. Okay, that's how this is supposed to end. Okay, I didn't get in this to get busted. I fucked up already. I knew I made a mistake. Okay.
Once or twice or three times, but a year and a half, that's a long time.
Listen. Like I said, it take a year and a half to see someone 6 times if you're seeing them every couple months. Okay.
So you didn't sleep with her when you went to Oklahoma with your family? When you said you was going to McDonald's?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I slid by there for 15 minutes. Yep.
15 minutes? You 15 got it minutes. In 15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah. But that was it. That was the only time I seen her in Oklahoma. The rest of the time, she was catching flights, coming up here to see me. But,
so you don't think it's fair that that Lavern claps back because your wife wrote a book about her? You don't think that she had the right to come back?
Listen. How she got the right to clap back at what? Do you know I spent?
Because your wife made all these allegations, calling her a stalker, calling her a gaslighter.
I spent half the time talking to her, telling her, we're in the wrong. Whatever my wife do, you got to take that. You can't clap back. You in the wrong. Look what you're doing. How you gonna clap back at something like this? You in the wrong.
Everything you saying. Does your wife believe everything you're saying?
Shut the fuck up.
No. Does your wife believe everything you're saying?
Does my wife believe it? It doesn't matter if my wife believes what I'm saying. My wife told me, whatever I say, just be truthful about it. If you're going to say something, this was my idea. I told her, I think I need to do this.
Okay. Yeah. So why did you delete your apology video?
Delete my apology video?
Yeah, it was up there 1 second, then it got deleted.
Man, my wife shut down her whole Facebook page.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Because yeah. Because y'all don't know how to leave her alone. All right. The only one out of this whole fucking thing that ain't done nothing to nobody. Y'all want to mess with her the most. So you know what? Come on, man.
I didn't do anything. All I did was do an interview.
That's okay. You know. And my wife,
I'm just the host of a platform that people like to come on. That's it. I'm the host.
But my wife plays chess. Okay, my wife plays chess, not checkers. Okay. And no matter how you want to take it, if you think my wife is scared, come on.
No.
You gotta ask somebody, man.
No.
She'll get drugged, man. Matter of fact, my wife would drag me. So I advise everybody, just leave her alone. She ain't got nothing to do with it. This is why I'm here. I got to get in the front. Whatever y'all got to say.
Hey, and for the people who watching, I am trying to be non-biased as possible, but I have to go by what's said on both sides. So yeah, I'm gonna combat him with his questions, and Lavern gonna be on my show again too, and I'm gonna come at her with some questions too. That's fine. I'm not on here to coddle nobody or do favors for anybody.
Hold on.
I just want to put that out there.
I didn't come over here to sugarcoat it or one-sided. How can it be one-sided? I involved myself in it. I did it to her. Okay? I did it to her. But she came after me. But I did these things to her. Okay? It ain't one-sided. It ain't one-sided. I did these things. Okay?
So how do you think you're gonna fix all this? And will you ever have, because I done seen text messages of you still having conversations with Lavern. So is it over or is it not over?
Listen here. You won't find not one conversation past Saturday. Saturday.
Really?
Listen, Your interview.
Really?
Since your interview. Check it. Check it
Is
out.
that? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, because I'm looking at text messages, and they passed Saturday.
Not for me. What's my phone number?
She blocked it. It just says Jeff, my baby.
Jeff, my baby.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, so
And it has something to do with your sister. Your sister threatened to come for her. That's what the text message has something to do with. So did your sister threaten her?
Man, ain't nobody threatening her. What you talking
about?
So
this text message is fake.
We ain't finna get on here and incriminate my sister.
No, I'm just saying this is a text message that just came a few days ago, like the other day.
No, my sister ain't threatening her and told her she gonna do nothing. All right.
Okay, because I'm looking at a threat from what you said. Your sister-in-law said.
Look, you ain't looking
your
at
sister-in-law.
You ain't looking at no threat from my sister-in-law. But listen, we're not.
Okay, so it's fake. So it's a fake text. Okay, it's a fake text. Okay, fake news. Okay,
we're here to talk about my side of the story on my interactions with Lavern and what I experienced. And
well, we talking about receipts here that I'm looking at, and you said you ain't talked to her since Saturday.
I haven't talked to her since Saturday.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what that receipt.
Okay, fake news in my Trump voice. Fake news. Okay.
You know how easy it is to go make a contact, put my name on it, text yourself, huh? Come on, man. You act like you don't know this girl. Everybody knows this girl. Everybody knows how this girl.
I know of her. Come on, honest to God, on my mother in heaven, honest to God, I don't know Lavern. I don't know her. I know about her books. I know about how something to do with a fighter, a boxer. I know what I've heard of Lavern, and that's it. That's it.
Earlier you was just telling me, hold on, you mean to tell me you didn't know about Lavern?
Yeah, because you were saying that she's the type of girl who men don't want to be with. That's why I said, but how would you know that?
Listen.
And she's been married 3 times. So I'm like, how would you know that if you don't really know her?
You know, listen here.
I know of her. I know of her.
Listen. Okay, listen. This woman is someone that has no life outside of either creating drama in someone else's life or inserting herself in a situation that will cause drama later on, or speaking up for someone that is just as ignorant as her and will and use her to put someone's business out there. And without this phone, did you mute? Can you hear me?
Okay, listen. She wants to come on.
No,
she wants to come on the show with us. So will you allow me to bring her on?
No, we ain't doing that. We're in this. We're in this.
But she wants to refuse.
Motherfucker, because you lying, bitch. You lying. Put me on the motherfucker.
So he don't want to. He hung up the phone.
Motherfucking receipts with your lying ass. Girl, yeah, no, motherfucker, on my mama, that nigga lying about everything. I got all the truth. I don't gotta lie about a motherfucking thing. That nigga, that's why he jumped off there, because he know I'm gonna get on this motherfucking neck.
Do you want me to drop the link so you can drop on the screen?
Man, no, because I told you I don't get my hair done until tomorrow, so I'm gonna come on tomorrow. You know a bitch gotta be on point.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, she ain't gonna come on till tomorrow, but he dropped off. I told you if I brought you on, he was gonna run. I told you that.
Up there.
You know we live. I got you on speakerphone.
Damn.
So don't say nothing. Don't say nothing on speakerphone if you don't want.
Just put me on. No, put me on.
Yeah, you ain't got to show your face.
Yeah, do it, girl. You know I can't hold it until tomorrow.
All right. Well, let me send you the link. Hold on.
Send me the motherfucking link.
I'm gonna send you the motherfucking. Hold on. Okay, hang up. Oh Lord Jesus. He was Terry Land. I mentioned that to him. He was laughing the whole time like it was funny. And that's why I said, does your wife believe you? There's no way she could believe you. Okay, hold on. Let me send this link to. Okay, y'all, hold on, because Lavern is about to jump on the show. Okay, let me send her the link. Oh, I swear, if I ain't never knew what gaslighting was before, I know what gaslighting. I swear, he was trying to gaslight me. Trying to. Dang it, come on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I just gotta send her the link. I'm sending her the link right now, y'all. Sending the link to Lavern. So just hold on. Okay, I'm sending it to her right now. Okay, Lavern has the link, so she'll be clicking on here in a second. And she wants to refute or respond to some of the things. Yeah, I believe that. I really do, Tashana. I never spoken to this man before, and I swear it would seem like he was trying to light a fire under my ass. Donnie said he ran like he stole something. Yeah, he did get out of here quick, y'all. Shame on you, Norbert. Y'all making all these memes, making him look like, comparing him to Norbert. That's funny. You answered your own questions. Oh, Carmel Diva. I know some people was hitting me up in the inbox saying, please let me get on the screen, but I knew he would run. And that's why I didn't add nobody to the stream. His wife's book should have been Married to the Bully. Oh, I'm trying to read some of y'all comments. It's hard to keep up with the comments when you're trying to do the show at the same time. So I'm really was trying to ignore you guys. I promise I wasn't. And y'all do go see Wilby. Go see Wilby's Comfort Food after the show. 53rd and Fontanelle. He's in the chat.
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, Lavern. Speak your piece.
God. Y'all, I cannot believe that this nigga really tried to get up there and fucking try to play. Like, that's why he ran his ass up off of here, y'all, because he knew I was about to come bring it to his motherfucking ass. That nigga was begging me to come see him next week. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was paying for hotel room, plane flights, and every motherfucking thing else. Do y'all hear me? Bought me purses. The motherfucker just last week sent me some motherfucking earbuds, whatever the fuck they call. I didn't never have no iPhone. I didn't want no iPhone. That nigga bought me an iPhone. That nigga sent me, well, you know he owned a boot store, but he sent me motherfucking 2 pairs of motherfucking earbuds. Just sent the shit off the day that Tamika dropped her book. He went to the motherfucking post office that same day and sent the motherfuckers off, and I think I got them on the 8th. I got the fucking packaging with all of that. Like, I keep every motherfucking thing because I knew his ass would be trying to play. And let me tell you this, Tanya, did I not send you a text message with him saying that he wanted to eat my shit? Did he not say that?
I mentioned it to him. He denied it. I mentioned it to him, but he denied it.
Listen, no, but I'm saying he gonna try to sit up there. I knew he was gonna try to switch it. I ain't never had no motherfucking fetishes like that. I'm a straight motherfucking freak. I'll fuck a nigga in a minute. I'll suck a nigga dick in a minute. Let's keep it all the way 100. I'm a real bitch. But on my mama, that nigga was eating my motherfucking shit. He wanted me to shit on him, all of that shit. I ain't never did no motherfucking shit like that. Now, have I listen, I didn't let him piss all on me. I done pissed in his motherfucking mouth. Nigga, I don't lie and play games. All of this shit is in my books, okay? All of that shit is in my books. That nigga is the gaslighter. He was telling me everything to tell his motherfucking wife. That nigga told me I'm about to call you. He went home. Tamika woke him up out of his motherfucking sleep. See, they ain't telling the whole motherfucking story. They ain't telling what's going on. I ain't crazy about shit. Obsessed about what? You know what I mean? I ain't never been upset. I ain't never wanted to be no bitch. And that bitch ain't never been no, and I ain't even go, you know what? I ain't even go call her no bitch because she ain't even did shit. It's him. Okay, he's the one that's sitting up there doing that motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, y'all, he sat there on right in front of that woman's face and he got on the phone. This is what he did, y'all. He said, he told me that he was gonna call me, they was gonna call me. So she called me, she like, hey Lavern, this is Tamika. Jeff is right here. He wanted to talk to you. So I'm like, hello. He like, hey Lavern, this is Jeff. And I was just, I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why my name is coming up in all of this stuff. I haven't seen you ever besides when I was with my wife. So I don't know what's going on. I said, I don't know either, Jeff. I was like, I don't know why people would be saying stuff like this. I was like, I have never seen you outside of her. I was like, so, Tamika, this is not true. I'm telling her everything that he told me to say. I'm saying everything that he told me to say on live. Now, let me say this real quick.
And that's why I asked him, was your wife telling you everything to say on here? Because
listen, when I tell you that nigga already said that he was forced to do the shit. But let me say this. Precious motherfucking dollar store, motherfucking Jackson bitch. You always got some. She's in the comment. She always got something to say, but she didn't fuck all of her motherfucking husband's motherfucking sisters niggas, okay? All of their husbands. Bitch, you need them. And she was motherfucking about to fuck Jeff, and Jeff showed her his motherfucking dick. So, bitch, you need to shut the fuck up and quit motherfucking commenting and shit on shit all the motherfucking time. But anyway, I'll get back to that raggedy bitch because that bitch ain't even worth my motherfucking time.
You see the question on the screen? Somebody said, do you see the error of your ways though? If she was your friend, why would you engage in sexual activity with?
Yes, honey, I will answer that. See,
Okay.
Like I said, I don't have no problem with answering no question because I'm not a motherfucking liar, and I come with receipts. Okay, I come with receipts. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you, looking back at everything and reading that little pamphlet that Tamika put out, 45-page pamphlet, I feel like she felt like I was never a friend to her, but I felt like I was. Jeff tried to turn that around. Okay, Jeff has been trying to make her think, oh, she was never your friend, all this and that. I really was a friend to her, okay? And I was wrong for sleeping with her husband, okay? I've already said that. All of this is in my book, okay? All of this is in my book.
So you acknowledge that
I acknowledge that. So that's all in my book. But I don't like no motherfucking dollar store ass bitch Precious jumping up. And bitch, I got videos of you with your nasty, dirty ass pussy, bitch. Yeah, I got your shit. So I'll be uploading that shit on your ass, bitch. See, quit playing with me. I tried to get
you got pictures of her?
The bitch, the dollar store bitch. The bitch is a low budget ass motherfucker,
okay.
bitch. You was a low budget bitch. Bitch, you've always been low budget. Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth, but I'm gonna get your ass and you in this book as well, bitch. So quit playing with me. But back to this. Tanya, did I not sing? And then she don't know about the motherfucking email address that her motherfucking husband got we were about to start a business together, okay? That's the real motherfucking deal. We was about to start a business together down here in Oklahoma, okay? So he has an email where I would send him emails about the business that we were starting, okay? I have all of that I sent.
Yeah, I saw those. Yep, I saw those.
He got a secret email. This nigga got a whole secret life that she don't even fucking know about, okay? That nigga, I'm telling y'all, I got screenshots, I got video, this is what I'm saying. I make sure that I have my receipts because I know how niggas lie. You feel me? I know how motherfuckers lie and shit. So I always make sure that I got my motherfucking receipts on the motherfucker. That motherfucker was, listen, I'm so explicit. I'ma just keep it real. That motherfucker would nut inside of my ass. He would suck his own nut out of my motherfucking ass and spit it in. I'ma keep it all the way real. The shit was real. But as far as some motherfucking doing all the eating shit, I couldn't even shit. Listen, he wanted me to shit on him. I could piss in his mouth, but I could never shit because I just couldn't get it out. I swear to God, I would tell my man, listen, y'all, it's a gay dude that me and him is cool. And I called him and I said, man, listen, I'm not understanding. I ain't never been fucked in the ass like that. I mean, like, tell me what to do.
You contacted your gay homeboy?
I swear to God. And he would tell you, Jovan, I'm going to just say the name. He'll tell you. And that's why one day he was like, is that the motherfucker you was talking about? I don't lie, y'all. I tell y'all. When I tell y'all something, even if it makes me have to come out and be like, yeah, I did this. You know what I mean? And I take responsibility for that. But I never was even going to put this book out. Remember, I had put the book on hold. But when Tamika came out trying to make me look like I was this crazy motherfucker stalking and wanting her life, I had to say something. I had to. That nigga, when I tell y'all, when I said in the book, and I told people the shit that we did sexually, I'm not just talking about, you know, him wanting me to shit on him and all that. I'm talking about he would choke me until I would almost pass out. And he would want to, man, y'all, it's deep. Like when I tell y'all, this motherfucker will watch porn. The porn that he watched was of sleeping with people that was being mutilated and people that was man, I'm telling y'all, dude, this motherfucker is crazy. Y'all think, I'm telling you, she don't even know she don't even know her husband vape. The nigga vape, right? If she go look in his trunk right now, she'll find a vape cigar in that motherfucker. She don't even know about her husband. He can't even be himself. Now, you seen he already said he can't be himself.
It sounds like he might have had some type of split personality.
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all this. And see, I didn't even want to go there, but Jeff, since you want to go there with all the bullshit, my homegirl used to be at CW boxing with him. She said that the motherfucker was so weird that he would sit in the dark. They would come in there and he'd be in a dark room. I'm telling you this, and I promise you this. He would be in a dark room and they'll turn the light on and Jeff would be sitting there just rocking. The motherfucker got to be a motherfucking nutcase. And when she told me that after this shit happened, I'm just like, oh my God. I know you got he was snorting coke so bad, he would leave Tamika. See, this is what I don't like. You could say I've been with this man for 20 years, but what about the years that this nigga was ripping and running the streets, snorting coke up his motherfucking nose, sleeping with all different type of motherfucking women and doing all of that? Tell the real motherfucking truth. See, y'all want to be out here trying to portray an image. Baby, I don't need to portray an image. I'm going to tell you what's real. Yes, I pissed on the nigga. Yes, the nigga motherfucking R. Kelly me, and I put a crown on the nigga motherfucking head. I did all of that, okay? All of this is in my book. I've never left shit out about the shit.
And truth hurts. She knows she knows what she did is wrong. I don't have to tell her that she's wrong. She knows what part she played in all this. She
and
knows
didn't
what
I
she.
tell you that?
I am not condoning any of this
This woman,
affairs
why
and
is y'all
fidelity.
coming at this woman like she?
I'm not
Hold on,
condoning none of
Tanya.
this.
Hold on, Tanya. Why are y'all acting like this woman is? Because this woman is doing an interview. She ain't got nothing to do with none of this. She ain't cool with me. Like she ain't cool with. She's new
Like he
to
was
here.
trying to
All of
say,
this.
I know
So
you.
what
I'm
the
like,
fuck
oh
are
my
y'all
mama in
talking
heaven,
about?
I don't know you.
No,
I don't.
so what? Why are y'all coming at this woman?
We
Y'all
never had a conversation until you approached me to do an interview after Tamika put out a book. I'm like, Lavern, the one who wrote the books?
and the one
I didn't.
man, listen, you knew of me and
Yeah, I
all
knew
of
of
that,
you.
but who don't know of me? But the shit that I'm saying is when you got a motherfucking recording, and then he told me he was gonna do this shit. I got a record. Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all hear. Hold on, let me see where my battery's at. Y'all, I got a recording where this motherfucker saying what he gonna do. Who's good? They ain't gonna believe you. You got a reputation. You this, you that. They are not gonna believe. This is what this nigga saying. Man, y'all sitting up here letting this nigga gas. He been gas.
And yeah, and as well as I don't condone it, I also believe that he was not sincere in his apology. I truly believe that, and I truly believe he's putting 20 on 10 when he's describing their relationship. I
Man,
really
listen,
it
that
was
nigga was paying
more
for.
than what it was. I
Listen,
think there had to be feelings involved, and that you weren't just a porta
listen,
pot, as he wants to
listen,
call it. But
listen to
y'all
what I'm
both was
telling y'all.
wrong. We both know y'all both was wrong. We know that.
But listen, hold on. This nigga bought me 2 Brahmin motherfucking bags. This nigga done bought. When I tell y'all, all my friends will tell y'all, I didn't even want no iPhone. He the one that had me get. He got a secret. We be on the IMO app. We be on a. How did I get the damn sister-in-law's text message? that she sent to him because he sent it to me and I screenshotted the motherfucking shit. Man, I don't know why this nigga telling me how much he love me. Please don't stop fucking with him. I got all of those texts, all of that. I don't play. I don't do that shit. Hold on, because I want y'all to hear this recording. Man, I started recording him because I knew that he was gonna try some shit like this. He's sitting up here talking about they gonna be apologizing to me to they need to be apologizing to me. You need to make it. The plan was, y'all, let me just tell y'all the plan. He was helping me write my book. He wanted me to blame it on Alicia's husband. I'm going to just say the name. Alicia's African husband. He was trying to make me do that. And that's when I said, I can't lie. So I'm not going to even release the book. I stopped writing the book, okay? And when Tamika came out with that, I said, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and tell the whole motherfucking truth, okay? She did this, okay? I wouldn't have never did this to Tamika. I got text message where I told him I did not want to go around Tamika no more. He kept telling me, you have to keep being her friend. You cannot stop being her friend. So that was why I kept on, because I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't never had no nigga suck no nut out of my ass. And that shit felt good. And I love the way he licked my ass. So why
I'm
would
sorry.
I?
You just made it sound entertaining. I'm sorry. Somebody asked, what were your intentions initially, Lavern?
Man, listen, I didn't even know. I didn't even know I was gonna even start fucking with Jeff. Like when I tell y'all, when we first met or whatever, I seen him looking at me, and I swear to God, y'all, my friend said when y'all went out, she was like, he didn't try to holler at you. I said, no. I said, he ain't like that. She said, don't let them glasses fool you. I swear to God, them was her exact motherfucking word, because she knew. And I ain't trying to say this, but I have to say this now, and this ain't no disrespect, and I hope don't nobody get mad at me, but I have to say this. Jeff, this is how dirty he is. He used to mess with his baby's mama's sister. He was fucking with the baby mama's sister first. And then he started fucking the baby mama and got her pregnant. That's how grimy that nigga is. Let's keep it 100. Tamika, tell the truth about your husband. Tell the truth about how your husband ain't no good and how your husband, that man, I'm telling you, y'all, I just can't believe how they trying to make this nigga just think he will fool a motherfucker is what he'll do. Like, I can't believe he really tried to sit up here like I wasn't gonna come. Hold on. Like I wasn't gonna come with the motherfucking shit. Like when I tell y'all, Tanya, are you looking at the text message that I said? Can you show them the text message what Jeff said? Can you show them?
Okay, with
the one where he was saying that he wanted to eat my shit since he wanted to try to say something about some shit. I knew he was gonna try to switch that shit on me. I knew he was gonna try to switch it on me. But baby, you can't switch it on me, because why you didn't keep the receipts then? If you knew that why you didn't keep your receipts like I did? I kept my receipts.
Okay, let me see. Uh
I need you to show. That nigga said
hold
right there
on.
in that text.
I'm downloading them to my computer.
Okay. I don't mind you telling my shit because, baby, I want to be on camera is what I want to do, but I can't get my hair appointment ain't until tomorrow. And y'all know I can't be, on no social media like that. But
And mind y'all, you guys, this isn't an interview per se. She's just responding to what he had to say tonight. But we're gonna have an actual full exclusive interview with Lavern after her books drop, and it's gonna be on June 5th.
matter of fact, hold on.
Just in case anybody's wondering why I'm not asking a lot of questions, because this isn't like the real interview here. She's just responding to what he just said.
I
That's
can't believe that he got his ass
basically
on there
it.
saying that shit like that because he was being forced. Like he said, she be forcing him to do shit.
Yeah. Okay. Let me pull up the first pick.
Let's talk about it. Go try to get it. He flew his ass off of there.
I didn't think he was gonna leave that fast though. I really didn't.
Well, I
Okay, here
did.
goes.
He knew better.
Okay, here goes the first pick. Or should I say the first text message? And I'm
Yeah.
going to scroll through it.
And I don't care what they see, what I said.
Okay, let me take this comment down so everybody can see the full screen. Okay, so I'm going to just scroll down through this one. Um, it says, this the one you want me to start with? You are definitely
Yeah,
turning
you
me?
could do. Yeah, you could do that one.
Okay, so this is you saying you are definitely turning me into something. You really are, and I'm okay with it. Can I do something to you? And he says, sure you can. And you says, can I piss while we're having sex? And am I sick for wanting to do that? Can we get a double bed next time and do all the nasty, dirty things on one and then lay up on the other one? He said, I was picking your shit balls off my dick.
This is
So
crazy.
what do I care about you pissing if I like it when you're shitting? And then he said, when I was ramming your ass, I could smell your shit and I loved it. And you said, "Oh my God, I fucking love you."
Okay, so let me
So
say this.
explain that one. Yeah, explain that one.
Listen, the nigga, like I said, he loved doing things like that. Like, I mean, I just
Even though he was making it seem like you the one who was all he was like I was saying, it sounded like you was into it too.
I listen. I never. He's the
But
one that started.
he
Listen,
was just talking in circles, boy.
I never did nothing like that before. He is the one that introduced me to all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so I did start getting into it because it was like, damn, I've never done nothing like this before. Like this nigga was taking me to a whole nother different level.
Well, he
Right?
finally did admit that it was about the fetishes, which I was trying to get him to admit to because he knows that his wife don't do certain things. And that's why I kept saying,
He
first you
let me, did
said
I
it
tell
was
y'all that?
drugs, then you were grieving, and then a year and a half later, you still want somebody to shit on you. So I'm
No,
like,
but listen though. Did I tell y'all he let me hear him and his wife having sex one time? He put the phone down and let me hear them, and she was doing it like that. Yeah, He put the phone down and let me hear him and his wife intimacy. Okay, that nigga ain't shit. I'm telling y'all, man, she don't even know what type of husband she got. I'm telling you, the nigga let me. I heard y'all fucking. He let me hear it.
somebody said good night, time to watch Dr. Phil.
No, he let me hear it. I heard them. This is what I'm saying. Why he trying to make it seem like, oh, she was just this and that. That nigga was in love with me. That nigga couldn't get enough of me. I was everything that nigga want. I did. When I say did everything, I'm talking about I never was into anal sex or any of that. He did teach me about that. You know what I'm saying? And like the shit is in my book. Like I said, I've already talked about this. It's all in my book. I'm explaining everything. I'm explaining how I didn't understand what was happening. I was lying to my friends. I was lying to my family. I was doing all of this because he was telling me to. He trying to say he only seen me 5 or 6 times. Girl, he's telling a motherfucking lie. And that motherfucker still was trying to see me when I come up there next week. He was begging to see me. I swear to God, I stopped fucking with him. I deleted the IMO app. I blocked him from my phone. I said I was done with him. I told him that I was tired of going through this. The last text message that I sent him, I told him I was done doing this, and he said, I guess I'll tell my side then. That's what he said in the last message that I sent him. Jeff came here when he was with. I knew every time they came to Oklahoma. I knew every time they went somewhere. He was in fucking Texas for Christmas when he sent me the the ring. Let me tell you something. When I seen the ring, I told my homegirl, I said, this motherfucking ring looked like it came out the gumball machine. I said, what type of motherfucker do this nigga think I am? I said, you got me fucked. I sent the ring back to him. That part is true. Because nigga, I don't know what the fuck. And then the nigga was like, okay, well, I'll get you something else. You know, I said, well, for Valentine's Day, you gonna have to upgrade it. You know what I mean? And yeah. So that
So
nigga
he
was
was right. He was right about you sending the ring back.
yeah. He know I sent the ring back. Yeah, I said, yeah, he got the ring. Yeah, I sent it back.
Oh, so let me ask you this: if Tamika would have never put the book out, because I know you said you had shelved your book, you had stopped writing it, you felt
Mm-hmm.
bad, you didn't want to put the book out there, and
Mm-hmm.
then you found out she wrote a book. So if her book would have never came out, do you think that you two would have still been having an affair?
Absolutely. And matter of fact, after the book, I wouldn't listen. I was still planning on messing with him. I'm gonna be real. I was actually thinking about seeing him next week when I come up there. I was actually thinking about being with him. I'm not gonna lie. Even after all of this, that was still the plan. I have a even on here, hold on. Even on damn, my batteries is low. But even on here, I told him, I said, damn, I'm coming up there and I don't know if I want to see you. I told him that. Like,
Hmm.
when you
Hmm.
have a person that's doing things to you that you ain't never had done before, I'ma be real. It was exciting to me. I had never had these things. I mean, ain't too many niggas sucking your nut out of your pussy, and then you know what I mean. I mean, sucking it out like his own nut. Like, who does that? I've never had that done before, so it was like, it was
I ain't
cool.
either
Ah,
that I
you said
know
I.
of.
I'm
That I
not,
know of, I ain't either.
man.
But
It was. Listen,
somebody said Tamika had a right to tell her story, and I do
and I
agree.
got a right to tell
Everybody,
mine.
yep, I agree. She
That's
had a
it.
right to tell her story. I
But
agree.
listen though, but the thing is, you need to tell the right story because your
Yeah.
husband. This is the whole thing about it. It's not. I'm telling my story, and I'm saying, okay, I was wrong for this, and I felt bad, and I would tell him. Do you know he would tell me that he would be like, go hug my wife. He would make me go to the hold on. He would make me go and hug his wife and do all of that shit. He would really make me go do that. And then I'll go meet him and we'll have sex. And he'll be there waiting for me at the room or whatever. Like, when I tell y'all, the shit is crazy.
Yeah, he does make a lot of good faithful men look bad. I agree, Ricky. And I don't think nobody's really condoning. I know a lot of people keep saying people are justifying or condoning her behavior.
I'm
I
a
don't
grown
think
motherfucking.
anybody
Hold on, let me say
I
this.
don't think
I'm a grown
anybody's
motherfucking woman.
justifying her behavior. I don't think anybody's cheering her on for or sleeping with a married man. I don't. I don't.
Listen,
I
I done
can't
been
tell
married.
that from the comments. I don't tell that from. If anything, people is condemning her.
Man,
So
listen. At the end of the day, this is my listen. At the end of the day, I'm a grown woman. Can't nobody stop me from doing what I'm doing with my motherfucking pussy. Just like a lot of y'all that I know that done made some statuses talk about, oh, she wrong for this and that. Some of y'all done fuck with people with married men. Some of y'all done fuck with people's boyfriends. Some of y'all done mess with people's
oh
fiancés.
yeah,
But see,
Ricky.
look,
Oh yeah, I knew
I'm
what you meant, Ricky. Yeah, I knew what you
I'm
meant.
just straight out with my shit, and that's it.
Oh
But
yeah.
but
Oh,
Jeff talking
mhm.
about he didn't know who I was. Do you know Jeff told me that he used to watch my live videos with Tamika and how Tamika used to sit up and talk about me like things that was going on in my life. See, that's what y'all females' problems is. Y'all be sitting up there talking about the next female and then not knowing that that's making that man interested in that woman. He told me he was
Yeah.
intrigued by me. He said he was intrigued because everybody was always talking about Lavern and he wanted to see what the fuss was about. Now I do feel
Right.
like he got turned on
So
about
he admitted to you that he wanted to see what all the hype was about,
oh yeah,
and so that's why
he told me that when he first seen me, he knew I was gonna be his bitch. Them was his exact words. He said when I first
when
seen you,
y'all first had that
when
first
we first
dinner.
met the first time.
Okay. And people are asking, were you in love with him? Or are you still in love with him?
Ah, man,
Come
y'all.
on now. Come on now.
Ah, listen, I gotta be real. I gotta be real. But that four-eyed motherfucker, I'm so mad at him right now. But yes, I'm
So you
mad.
still
I'm mad.
love him? You still love him? Hmm.
Listen.
And I
I
don't
don't.
think it was one sided, Laverne. I
No, this
really
the
don't.
thing. He's trying to downplay it, but I promise y'all, that nigga
Yeah.
was telling me how much he loved me, how he was so confused, how you know what I mean. He was, you know, it was bad, y'all. Y'all don't understand that. I do feel sorry about their situation, but Jeff would be like, when he was with me, it would take his mind off of the misery that he was facing at home. Y'all gotta understand,
And see
Tamika.
what I'm hearing. Let me just step in real quick. What I'm hearing when I didn't listen to you several times, I didn't listen to him. And what I'm hearing, and tell me if I'm wrong, chat. Y'all tell me your thoughts on what I'm about to say. But what I'm hearing is you were in love with him or you loved him and you thought it was reciprocated because he kept feeding you all this. Like he gets on here and say, I was just telling her all this. I love you. I'm just buying her gifts. I'm sending her money. I'm just doing this just to, because, and there was no feelings ever, even after a year and a half. And I don't really believe that. I think it was two-sided. But of course, he's not going to admit that.
Why would you say
Ain't
that?
no man going to admit that he was in love with another woman to his wife. He's not. So I think that there was valid, even though what y'all did was wrong, there was valid reasons why you probably felt like he really, like he's like all these messages, all these audio recordings. He's basically saying he gaslighting you. That's what he's basically telling me. And that's what he's basically saying. If the shit wasn't real, then he was gaslighting you, which is the same thing Tamika talks about in her book that she blames you on doing. But I think thank you, 2216. I think he gaslighted both of y'all. I think he gaslighted both of y'all, honestly.
Man, listen, I wasn't planning on coming on here with you tonight. I was waiting until tomorrow, but my batteries is low on my thing.
That's okay. That's okay.
But no, we gonna save this for tomorrow. But this wasn't even supposed.
This wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. But this is my thing. So I'll be definitely prepared tomorrow. So I do need y'all to tune in. But this is my thing. How he sat up there. This is why he tried to take over your whole fucking
narcissistic, gaslighting, manipulative behavior, and I told him I'm getting that tease from him because of the fact he was trying to take over the show, even though I kept butting in and trying to this is not the Jeff Reed Anderson show. This is an interview. It's a back and forth thing. I wanted him to tell his story. I wanted him to tell as much as possible because I knew he said this was the only time he was going to talk, but he didn't want me to ask those questions. Now, I did ask a lot of questions, but he didn't want me to. I did have to force them in, but that's how you got to do with a narcissistic person. You have to force them to listen. He doesn't want to listen, and I can imagine what their relationship is like. I can just imagine.
No, listen what I tell you. Listen, when I tell you, and I got the recordings here that I'll be playing tomorrow, where he is saying that he's over there miserable, like he's really. She would be bringing things up every single day. She would bring me up every single day. See, everybody ain't gonna come to the forefront and tell you what's really going on.
And a lot of people don't think that Tamika knew about the affair when she wrote the book, but I think she knew. He even admitted that she put the book out to get them to admit to it. So she had her.
Mm-hmm. No, she thought, this is the thing. Tamika has called me, y'all, several times and asked me. And because Jeff was like, do not, you know what I mean? It was a time where I wanted to tell her. I was like, you know what? I just want to tell. But then when I started hearing in her voice and the hurt in her voice that she was already experiencing, I said I could not do it. I couldn't force myself. I couldn't bring myself to do it. And I think when I was making them comments on, Facebook and all that, I didn't think nobody would figure out that it was him. But because of certain things that I said, and no, I never said wife. I never said somebody.
You said his sister-in-law figured it out.
Right. And so the sister-in-law went to his job. So he called me like, listen, Regina just left from up here. He calling me, telling me all of this stuff, okay? He's telling me all of this. And so I'm like, what the fuck? He like, you got to play it off. You got to act like,
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay. And that's what I did. I did everything that he told me to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so, I was just doing what Jeff told me to do. I know that sounds crazy, but y'all, if a nigga is eating your ass like that and sucking nut out of your ass and doing all this, you ain't never had that shit done. It was really crazy. And, yeah. So, but listen, that nigga was definitely buying purses. Listen, he was sending me shit, okay? Sending me shit in the mail and all of that. He would go to Walmart and send the money through Walmart because...
and that's how he sent you the money for the abortions too, right? Through Walmart?
Yeah. And then, So the thing is, they don't even share a bank account together. They don't even have... He has control over her bank account, but she don't even got control. He would be sending me Uber Eats, sending me and the girls food here. You know what I mean? And all of that. So I don't understand how she don't know this shit. Oh, because he got that fake email. Yeah, that's why.
Mm. Somebody said, but why sneak diss her on Facebook? Why make all those indirect Facebook
What
statuses?
what was that? What did I say? Some
Well,
well,
you
yeah,
know how
you
you was talking about somebody's husband, and sometimes you would kind of insinuate certain things by your posts, and people were thinking you were talking about her husband, so they're asking why even make those type of Facebook statuses.
when I would say things like, "Oh yeah, somebody taking pictures, something about my man or something like that," because that's how I felt. I mean, I didn't never come at her. I didn't never even when the post. Remember the post that they were saying? I said, the wife is losing weight and she looking sick. I never said that. I never said nothing about no wife. I said that people are losing weight. I didn't say no wife. They're trying to put that status and make it to Tamika when it wasn't.
Mm,
So
okay.
that was one of the things. But anyway, again, my thing is this is my vagina, okay? And I don't understand how people, and I guess because I put it out there and I've always been in other people's business too, but I wouldn't be caring so much about what a bitch is doing with her pussy and who she, I mean, I wouldn't be trying to investigate and do, when people used to bring me stuff, they brought it to me. I never went looking for information up on people. People would bring it to me and I would put it out there. So I never went looking for people information. I put the shit out there. It is what it is. If I did not, if Jeff would still be fucking with me right now. Okay.
Did
That's
you
the
really
whole
find him attractive?
me.
Yeah.
Listen, when I first, because everybody they trying to clown me, talking about yeah he. Listen,
Everybody
Jeff.
says he looked like Norbit.
Listen, Jeff got a swag about him. He got it's something, the cockiness that he has. The I've never been able to. I never let a man. I've always been in control. So when I started dealing with Jeff and Jeff's he took control. You know what I mean? Something I wasn't used to. He was just something different. And that's it. It was just different. And I wasn't used to that. So I think that's what it was. But I can't believe he said, but who gonna sit up there in front of their wife and say I loved her or I had feelings for her? Why would he do that when he trying to get back in the door and get in her good graces? Why would he get
Well,
up on the platform and say that? That don't even make sense. I wouldn't expect him to.
well, what about the pregnancies? Did he ever, for any moment in time, want you to keep the babies, or was it
Girl, listen.
always you got
I
to get
swear
rid
to
of them?
listen. When I tell you, I got screenshots where this nigga telling me I'm nothing inside of you, wooty wobble. Matter of fact, I gotta listen. Hold on, let me let y'all hear this one because this is on the phone. This ain't on the thing. But so listen, y'all. This is how y'all about to know he telling the damn lie. So I told y'all I'll be up there next week or whatever, and so I was supposed to get y'all. He talked me. My tubes ain't. But this is the thing. My tubes are not tied. But he wanted me to get my tubes tied. So I had made an appointment and everything to get my tubes tied and everything. Okay. And so I told him, I said, well, he said, did you get your tubes tied? Yeah, I said no. And so he was like, okay, that's cool. Come
Uh
on.
huh.
I got another 650 put up. So an abortion here costs 650. So that's what he was saying. Listen, y'all.
Well,
Hold
that's a
on.
lot of
Hold
money.
on, listen. Oh, so you want to pay for another abort? See, you know what? You gonna keep on. You hear
He
that?
always laughing. He always
That's
laughing.
Did you
That's
hear
what
what
I
he
noticed
said?
in all the recordings I've heard of him. He's always laughing, like he was doing tonight on the show. He's always laughing like it's a joke. Like this
Jeff
ain't
is
real shit. Like
listen.
you
Jeff is
you
not
really
taking
didn't have
this
an
serious.
affair and have children and get abortions. He's laughing like it's just
Listen, Jeff. Listen, let me tell you something. Jeff
that's
knows,
crazy to me.
and he told me that Tamika is not gonna leave him. She's not. He said this. He said either you go want this dick, either you keep this dick and shut your motherfucking mouth, or I go back to I be with my wife and you ain't gonna get this dick ever again. That's what he told me. So I had to I really had to make a choice. And my choice was you not about to sit up here and make me look crazy. So I'm gonna fuck your dick. I'm gonna have to just come out with it.
But you did tell me that he threatened you while y'all were still seeing each other. He threatened that if you did say something while y'all still was seeing each other, he would humiliate you and tell people what you like to do in the bedroom.
Well, that ain't what I like to do, but he would tell people things that we have done, which
Right,
no,
right,
but
yeah.
that's not what he tried to say is not true. He wanted me to, I could not even, he wanted me to take a bowel movement on him and I couldn't. Only thing I could do is squat over his face and piss in his mouth. That's it. I could not take a bowel movement. I couldn't do it.
This all makes me wonder, has he done this before? I did ask him about other affairs because allegedly I heard he had other affairs on Tamika and babies out of marriage on Tamika. He refused to answer. But it makes me wonder, like how do you go from doing this type of behavior on a routine basis, and then go back to your wife to have like regular sex? You know,
Listen, Tamika better listen. If it ain't me, it's gonna be somebody else. The way I heard Tamika, that ain't what Jeff want. Jeff want a bitch that's hanging from the chandelier. He want a bitch that's gonna motherfucking be able to suck his dick standing upside down, motherfucking
am I
frying
above
pork
fire?
chops. That's what he want. Tamika's not what Tamika. Let me tell you what he told me. He said, "I didn't marry for looks. I married for stability." This is what this man told me about his wife. He said that he did not marry. I, I promise you. He said he married for stability. He knew that Tamika was, that was going to be able to upgrade him and elevate him. Tamika went through, when he went through rehab and he was on drugs and all that real bad, he told me this. He said he could never see himself leaving her because she was with him at his lowest point when he had nothing and nobody. And I get it and I
I can
understand.
understand that.
I can understand. So I never, it's things, y'all, that me and Jeff talked about. Now, he did admit one thing, but the rest of the shit was lies. When he was like, he would talk to me about stuff. We would talk about a lot of things. You know what I mean? It wasn't just always about sex. It was, that's how I know that nigga loved me. I promise y'all. We would talk about a lot of different things, serious things. You know what I mean? How Tamika was losing her mind over there. Tamika would literally, and I hate to say this, but I gotta be real. Tamika would, every time he would come home, she would be crying, and she got a reason to be. She had lost her child. Tamika is the one out of all this that's innocent. But the reason why I got upset with her is because she put that book out there knowing that it was not the truth. No, I mean, some of the stuff in there that she said in that book, I could not believe that she said that because
So you didn't clap back because of the book. You clapped back because you're saying some of the stuff in there wasn't true.
right, a lot of it. It was only 45 pages. So, I mean, it really wasn't a whole lot. But the way she tried to make it seem in that little pamphlet was like I was just wanting her life. And I was doing, girl, I was fucking your husband. I didn't need to know. I was sleeping with your husband. I didn't need to ask you about your husband. Your husband was here. Your husband, when y'all came to fucking Oklahoma, your husband told you he went to go get coffee and was over here in my bed. You thought I didn't know you was there. I did know you was there because we planned the whole thing. From the time he got on the internet, I knew when y'all was coming and everything. After he left from over here fucking me and doing all that, y'all went to go to the zoo and was feeding them llamas and shit like that. And I'm looking like, really? Y'all feeding the llamas and you just came from over here fucking me?
Somebody
Man,
said, was the D worth it?
Man, listen, on my mama it was. I'm telling y'all, I ain't even gonna lie. That nigga, he might look like Norbert, but that nigga got a dick like Safari. I made a status about it one day. Y'all listen.
Oh, child.
Listen, y'all, that dick, I sent it to Terry. I said, Terry, look at I said, look, I sent it to a lot of people. I was like, oh, this is what Norbert got. Y'all want to talk about Norbert. Now, and listen, one day he go tell me this. When they was arguing about me, because my name was coming up in that household all the time. So when they was arguing about me, I said, well, what did you do? The nigga said this. The nigga said, I just gave her some dick and put her to sleep. She'll be all right.
Oh, wow. It's so much. And this ain't even the interview. This is just her responding to the interview I just did with Jeffrey. This isn't a we didn't plan to speak after
Mm-mm.
his interview, but she wanted to come on and respond to some of the things he said, but he didn't want that confrontation. Obviously,
Cause he knew he was lying and he knew I was about to come on that
Charles, why you
ass.
say I'm a fool? I ain't even do nothing. I'm just the host. It's a platform where we do interviews and people can come on and tell their stories. I don't hold no gun to nobody's head and say, "Come on my show." It's a
But listen, tomorrow though, I am on. We go do it tomorrow. But I really wanted to just wait until my book came out so people could see how I was saying how Jeff. Listen to me, y'all. I'm Lavern. Anybody that knows me, everybody know me in Omaha, and they know, for me to be able to allow this man to keep me as quiet as he has kept me for all this time, people was wondering like what's going on, why she ain't saying nothing. Like they could not understand. And it wasn't because I didn't have shit on them. Of course I did, and I got more on them. It was because I still wanted to deal with him. I still wanted to fuck with him. I'm gonna keep it real. I know I can't now because the things that we do, like he ties me up, he do all these things, right? I wouldn't trust him doing that to me anymore because the trust is gone now.
Thank you, Melissa, for the donation. I appreciate it. Thank you. Somebody
So,
said this is the most entertaining interview I have ever heard.
man, y'all ain't heard shit yet.
But somebody else said, and if anybody wants to donate to the platform, you can hit that $ under the chat, or you can cash app the hood table 402. But somebody else said, would you apologize to her? Would you ever like reach out to her, have a woman to woman talk, a one on one talk? Would you
No,
ever consider doing that?
no. You know why?
Okay, and why not? Why and
I
why
was
not?
about to say, why not is because she has let that man turn her against not only and this is the thing. It ain't even me. I ain't talking about me, her own sisters. And these sisters were close, okay? When I say this, and I feel what I do feel bad about is this. And I know them sisters don't like me or nothing, and that's cool. I get it. But those sisters were always close. And he made Tamika think that the sister, and he made me make Tamika believe that sister was lying, and but the sister was telling the truth the whole time. But I couldn't come out and say that because Jeff had said no, you don't. No, you go with this story. And so, matter of fact, don't you got the text
So he
message
was
that
manipulating what you were saying too.
I?
This see the okay. Let me just say, I know a lot of people is like, why are we discussing this? Why are we putting
Right.
all this business out there? Why? I initially reached out to Tamika just to do an interview about gaslighting when I saw her first post her book. I was like, ooh, that book's look intriguing. I ain't never heard about gaslighting. I want to know what is gaslighting. So I read her book and I asked her to come on her show. But after she came on the show, that's when all those people started talking about him cheating on her and Lavern and him and an affair. And it just came out of nowhere. I had no idea of any of this.
But
People
wait,
just
let me
wanted
say
to
this
come
too though.
on. So I am really like, I have no dog in the fight here. I'm
Mm-mm.
just I'm
But
just
let
hosting interviews. That's all
but
I'm
let
doing.
me tell you this though, Tanya. When Tamika came on that interview, the thing is, and see, now Tamika is not a victim. Now Tamika is starting to enable. Listen, I need y'all to listen to me, all the people that's watching. Now Tamika was a victim at first. Okay, I'm acknowledging that. But now Tamika is becoming an enabler, and she's enabling her husband to manipulate every situation that he's involved in, just like he tried to do when he got on this fucking show. Okay, and then on top of that, Tamika had got naked pictures of her husband the hours before she came on the show, but she got on that show and tried to act like she never received no fucking pictures, which she did. Okay. So what I'm saying to y'all is when she's sitting up here upholding her husband that did her so bad, okay, you can't keep feeling sorry for a person like that. Because at the end of the day, her husband is the one that's doing this shit to her.
Yeah, and we know it takes two to tango. We takes two to tango. It's three sides
I
to every
ain't, and
story.
Jasmine, hold on.
Um,
Jasmine
Laverne
Richardson.
is not denying that she
Right. Why does
was
Miss
at fault.
Jasmine
She
Richardson
was
keep
at
I
fault.
don't Listen, this Jasmine Richards, it might be a fake page because you know how they come on there fake because they know I get in their ass. Listen, bitch, you keep coming on here saying all of this shit. Oh, Tamika this, Tamika that. Girl, listen, I ain't gotta apologize to Nan, bitch. Her husband is the one that need to be apologizing to her, okay? So, bitch, fuck you. Like I said, okay? Don't be coming on here talking no bullshit, bitch. I already admitted that I was wrong. I ain't about to keep sitting up there saying no motherfucking bullshit.
Yeah, her book was about Lavern,
Shit, what
so
the fuck you mean? I'm
if
gonna
if
respond when
Tamika
some
has
shit
a
about
right to
me.
put her book out, then Lavern has a
Fuck
right
you
to put
mean?
her book out and also explain her side.
That man was doing how you this is my whole thing. This man that sat up here told me everything to say to you, told your sister, put you against your own sisters. All it is, sister, because but Regina was right though. And then let me say this. I just do need to say this. And that precious bitch that was saying, who the liar now? Bitch, you was a liar because I ain't never told you it was Jeff. Y'all assumed it was Jeff. I never said it was him. I never said his name. So that's how you was lying. Because I ain't never told you. Now, whether you assumed it was him or not, that was an assumption. I'm coming out now saying it was him. But before, nobody knew it was him. So that wasn't a lie, bitch. You did not know.
Mm-hmm. And thank you for your donation, 2216 production. You know I love you, boo. Thank you. Ooh, child, this is so much. I did not expect to speak to you tonight.
I know. I didn't expect to be here because listen, I said
I didn't expect none of this, honestly. I didn't expect none of this, honestly. I just wanted to know what was gaslighting. And I thought Tamika had a good book out there. I didn't know the story behind the book.
man, listen,
I didn't know.
nobody really knew the story behind the book. But I am gonna say this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. And
Jeff,
you said
listen,
you're
but
gonna
Jeff
come back.
over
You
there,
said you're gonna come back tomorrow night?
yeah, Jeff over there laughing. He and ha and all that. Jeff is not taking this shit seriously. Just like when he did that video. Listen. I didn't learn this man. She don't even know her. How you don't know your husband vape? He can't even vape in front of you because, man, I swear, y'all.
So he used to bake cakes and cookies and all kind of stuff, and she don't know that he bakes.
Huh?
You said he used to bake like
No,
cakes and
I
cookies
said
and stuff.
vape, VAPE, vape.
Oh,
But yeah,
vape.
yeah, he
He
vapes,
vapes.
and
Oh,
so
he vapes.
he can't
Okay,
vape
okay.
at
My
home.
bad. My
He
bad.
can't. Like one day she go tell me this, because we be I'll be drinking and stuff, and they don't drink. So she was like, Lavern, can you not drink when we go out because I don't want Jeff to And I'm thinking to myself, girl, I'll get drunk every time I'm with Jeff, so it don't bother him then, and he be vaping and everything is what I wanted to say, but yeah. Anyway. She don't know
Okay,
her. She
okay,
don't know her
okay.
husband.
I'm sorry. I thought you said bake. I'm like, okay, you said
No,
vape.
vape,
Okay.
vape. But yeah,
Okay.
we didn't been on here 2 hours. I don't even be
Yeah,
doing
we done
that.
been on here a long time tonight, y'all. I
Yeah.
didn't know that Laverne was coming on tonight. She wasn't supposed to come on till tomorrow night. She wanted to confront him about some of the things he said. I wasn't going. I already told Jeff in the beginning. I told Jeff. I said if you want to do an interview with me, I'll have it just with me. So that's why I did ask him. Could I allow her on? Do you want me to bring her on? And he said no, and he jumped off.
Because he knew he was about to get his ass flamed. And he know
So
tomorrow, girl, please.
end of interview, and he ran. I don't know why he ran. I mean, I
He's
have
a
a good
runner. He's
idea
a
why
track
he
star.
ran. I have an idea why he ran, but he left. He left
Because he
the
knew
show.
he knew I was about to bring that at. Look,
But
he
he
knew
didn't
I was.
want me to ask him any questions anyway. He didn't want any
He
confrontation.
just want
He
no.
just
What he
wanted to come
wanted
on
to do
here
was come on
and,
here and just talk and say that bullshit
and
and hide.
gaslight us and
Yeah,
gaslight us,
that's what he
gaslight
did.
us.
He gaslit us like he over there still doing her ass right now.
Yep, he
If
gaslit
you
us.
want to just be with your husband, go be with your husband and go do y'all, do y'all. Okay. Ain't nobody saying don't be. My intention, I never wanted him to leave her. I was planning on still fucking him. And, uh,
Somebody said he's smoking crack. Is he what?
he was not.
Allegedly,
No,
allegedly.
he would. No, he was not. I ain't gonna sit
Somebody
here.
said that in the chat. I don't know. I'm not
Listen,
co-signing
I
one.
just know, listen, he told me it was coke. That's what he told me.
Okay, okay. And there
But
is a difference between crack and coke. Not that I've done either, but
could be.
I don't know. Somebody said he looked high tonight. Several people said he looked high
Yeah,
tonight.
somebody else said that too. Maybe he didn't relapse. I don't know. I
Oh
don't know.
Lord. Somebody said classic narcissist. Yeah, I've never met anyone like that before. I done a lot of interviews. I was kind of caught off guard by his behavior and his rudeness, but I was still trying to. I wanted him to get his story out because the way he was telling his story was like, if I asked him too many questions, it seemed like he was going to flee. So that's why I just kept interjecting and trying to get my questions in. But yeah, he wanted to take over the show, and I
No, he
figured I
wanted to
feel
try to
like
make
that. If
me
you
look
want to take
bad.
over the show, you should have just done your own live on your Facebook page or on your IG. If you just want to do a show without anybody asking you any questions, that's what he should have done.
No, this the thing. Jeff thought that he was gonna come on here, and my thing is, he know that I keep receipts. So it was some things, that during sex that I really didn't want to, talk about or get into. But I said, like I said, it's in my book. But as far as some eating some feces or anything like that, no, he would suck his own nut out of my ass. That's a difference. So
Yeah, because you
yeah.
said you could never shit on him. You was cool with the urine, but you could never make
I was
yourself.
cool with the
You couldn't
urine.
make yourself do it. Yeah.
I couldn't, but listen, my homegirl gonna say you need to take some X-Lax the next time you go up there. And I was
Now, from what I
no,
know about anal sex, I think you're supposed to take that stuff like a few days in advance so you're clean. I
well,
think
no,
that's
he
how
don't
that's
want
supposed
it.
to
He
work.
didn't want it clean. He wanted it.
Oh, okay, okay,
Listen,
okay,
yeah, he
okay.
wanted it dirty. You seen he said that he liked it the way it smelled.
And again, I'm not judging anybody's. If you into that R. Kelly 50 Shades of Grey type of shit, I am not
Man, a
going
lot
to
of
judge
females can
you.
dig that.
I'm not going
So
to judge you.
quit
I'm
playing.
not. Do
I'm
what you
grown.
do. Do what you do. Long
Listen,
as it's not hurting nobody else.
Listen, this is the thing. We all grown. Whatever you choose to do in the bedroom is what you choose to do in the bedroom. We did, he tried to make it sound, real crazy, but it's things that happen. I ain't ashamed of shit. Listen, y'all, I ain't ashamed of shit I do. Anything I
Hmm.
do, I say I did it. But
Hmm.
yeah.
Somebody said they freaky number is a 2 now. Somebody said, thank you, Cash Nicole. She said my hair is cute. Thank you. George Zilla. What up, Zilla? That's my boy. And my guy. That's my guy, not boy. He said some super freaks. Uh Somebody said they both steal cocaine, crack cocaine. I don't know, child. I don't know, child. I don't know, child. Somebody said do both do blow? They both
Who
do
do
blow.
who do who? Because the
I
Lavern
don't know.
don't smoke
Somebody
weed.
said in the chat they both do blow.
Oh well, yeah, they can't be talking about Lavern because Lavern don't smoke weed or nothing, baby. I ain't never did drugs. So yeah, wrong one.
Jakara said, "Oh Lord, fix it, Jesus."
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like at least 10 people said tonight that he looked under the influence. Maybe he had a drink. Maybe he had a drink ahead of time. I got one. Maybe he had a
He
drink.
don't he don't drink though.
Oh, that's right. You did say he don't drink. Okay, okay. But yeah, it was big narcissistic behavior. Again, I've never done an interview with that type of uh yeah person. I just
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I thought you was gonna come harder than what you did because when he sat up there and go tell you to shut up, that pissed me the fuck off. I was
yeah,
like, ooh,
it pissed me off too. I was just trying to bring it back to a calm level because I was trying to get without being disrespected. I was trying to get as much as I could from out of him because from the very beginning of the show, I sensed like he ain't gonna be here on for long. He just wants to tell us what he wants us to hear,
that's
and
it.
that's exactly how
No,
the
that's
interview
what he
seemed.
told. This what he did. He told Tamika, I go on there and I say, because listen, if you recall in that thing, he said that Tamika made him. That she made him get on that Facebook and snap. She made him. So trust me, she forced him to get on there. He's trying to do
Yeah,
anything that he can. And if that means trying to degrade me and make me look bad in the meantime, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? I ain't mad because I would expect my husband to do the same thing. But at the same time and at the end of the day, Jeff know he was in love with me. That nigga couldn't get enough of me. Okay.
Well, the one thing I can say on your part, and again, I'm not trying to be biased at all. Again, you have admitted over and over and over again your faults. You know you wrong. You shouldn't have done it. But he needs to stop putting the blame. He's passing blame and he's making it wasn't really was when we're not blind. People are reading between the lines. It is what it is. He did it. I don't know how they're going to move on, but from apparently they are going to try to move on. I hope they can move on. I hope this is a lesson for both of you guys. Not trying to condemn you both, but I hope this is a lesson for both of you guys, honestly and truly. Because it's a lot of people in this picture, and I just
Man,
hope
listen, I
that
don't even live in. This is my thing. I don't even live in Omaha no more, so I really could give a fuck too less about what anybody in Omaha think about me anyway. They always had an opinion of me anyway. So I got the people that fuck with me, and I got people that don't. I'm cool with that
yeah,
because ain't none of
yeah.
them motherfuckers doing shit for me, so I could give a fuck less. But at the same time, and at the end of the day, you gotta understand it's people that's doing the same shit, but it just ain't publicized, okay?
Right.
And then some
Yeah.
people that's
A
doing
lot of
it.
people into that freaky shit too. They just don't tell nobody. A lot of people are out here sleeping with husbands. They just don't tell nobody. There's a lot of husbands sleeping with their wives'
Man,
friends. They
listen.
just don't tell
I got
nobody.
a lot of listen. I got a lot of inboxes with some
Hell, this
females
is
that's messing
Omaha.
with people's husbands, and I ain't never said nothing about it. So
This
y'all
is
husbands is
Omaha.
out here doing some shit that y'all don't know about, and I know about it.
Hmm.
Okay, but I just
Yep.
ain't speaking on it because I don't give a damn.
Yep. And thank you, Cash Nicole. She said I did a good job. Laverne, she said she appreciates your honesty.
Thank you, honey.
Oh,
But
one last question. One last question before you go. Somebody in the chat said, "Do you think he was in love with you, or the sex, or both?"
oh, um, I can't go off of what. Listen, if I didn't hear him say the shit that he said tonight to try to make me look bad, I would have said, um, um. I hold on because I was reading this comment that this person just put up there. But I would say that he did until I heard what he said tonight. This is my thing. Jeff is a good manipulator. He told me he loved me all the time. If you got somebody telling you every single day they love you and all of this and that, you know what I mean, sending you gifts, sending you money, doing all this, you would think that. So but the thing is, I expect me and Jeff was starting a business together, y'all. Listen, he was supposed to give me $10,000.
And
Let's get down to the real.
I saw
Let's
the
get down to the real.
I saw the yeah.
Let's get down to the real nitty gritty. Jeff was about to give me $10,000 to help me start a business down here, okay? And I hate to try to put somebody in here, but see, since you popped up on here, Felicia, now I'm gonna have to bring you in it. So Felicia that popped up on here, she knew that I was about to start a business down here in Oklahoma. But she'll tell you, I never told her who the person was that I was getting the money from. I never told her who I was dealing with or none of that. Okay. So she didn't know who it was. Okay. And I said, so she was helping me set up some stuff down here. So she would send me the emails and I would send them to Jeff. And the thing was, he was supposed to give me money to start this business and he was going to pay Felicia too. So I don't understand why he's sitting up here with this bullshit because he already knew what the plan and all that was. So my goal and my thing was I didn't give a fuck about if he stayed with her or was with her. It was a part of a financial thing for me on my part. Anybody that know me know I'm gonna get money by any motherfucking means, and that's it. I ain't fucking with no
Okay.
nigga if I ain't getting nothing. Okay.
So that kind of answers the other question that somebody else in the chat was asking when they said, what were your intention? They said, what did you think you would gain from this long term affair?
Like I said, we were about to start a business together.
Okay. And again, he was filling your head with all this
Yeah, I
I
love
love
you, all
yous
this and
and all that.
man,
Yeah, okay.
listen.
Yeah.
He a trip. Ain't nobody sitting there just telling you and then sending you gifts and doing this and that, man. Listen. Yeah.
Mm,
He
mm.
tried to really make me, he was upset that I wasn't gonna put the like I told him, I couldn't lie about my book. I had to come out and tell the truth. And so that's what it is.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And in the recordings tomorrow that I play, y'all will hear him saying, "You gotta make it seem like you gotta get it off of me, and you got that they gonna have to be apologizing to me once they find out that you know what I mean." Like, man, it's deep. It's
Yeah, it's
deep.
a lot. It's real deep, y'all. It's really really deep. Again, Laverne admits she was wrong. Nobody's like trying to cheer her on, or nobody's like trying to give her a pass here. We're not trying to give her a pass here because an affair is wrong, infidelity is wrong.
Man, listen,
Both
people
of them
just
played a part. Both of them played a part in this situation. So each
this
party
won't be
know
the
what they
first
did.
husband. This won't be the first husband that done cheated. It won't be women cheat. Y'all bitches cheat too. So let's keep it
Yeah,
real. Women cheat too. So it won't be the first people that cheat and won't be the last. Okay, that's just the mother. People slept with my husband. I was married a few times. Motherfuckers slept with my husband. Man, please, it is what it is.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It is what it is. It is, yeah, Nettie B. Yeah, we're not condoning. Yeah, we're not condoning either party. We're not condoning him. We're not condoning Laverne. We're just listening to them tell their story. And again, I'm just here as a platform. Interviews is what I do. People come to me and say they want to share their story. Jeff came to me. I want to share my story. I asked him several times, "Are you sure about this, dude? You sure you want to come on the hood table?" Yes, I want to tell my story. So
It
you
wasn't no
know,
story. He tried to come on here to flip some shit around again. And then when he be looking crazy, when I put them text messages up there about him saying he want to lick my shit and lick my, and then he gonna be looking crazy. Cause nigga, I ain't never, licked your ass, did none of that. So, I mean,
yeah.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yep. Yep. Well, I know you're going to be back. I know we've been on here for a couple of hours. I don't want to keep everybody too long. I know a lot of people got to go to work tomorrow, including myself. You will let me know if you still want to come on tomorrow night.
Girl,
We
I'm
still
coming
have
on
our
tomorrow, 8 o'clock,
okay,
8 o'clock.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So 8 o'clock tomorrow, and then somebody asked also, will you be eventually doing like book signings, like
Uh,
signing your like
the people
autographing
that
books?
the people that already pre-ordered my book, I got 110 pre-orders right now and that's it. I stuck to that number and that's it. So those people will be getting their book signed.
Okay.
Everybody else, you know what I mean, they just gonna have to
Well, I'm
purchase the
looking
book
forward to
throughout.
my book. I'm
Oh
looking forward
yes,
to my
baby.
book.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
but the big interview, the book release interview will again be on June 5th. June 5th, you guys. So, but tomorrow Laverne is going to come back and she's going to talk to us about some more stuff. But the big interview is going to be on June 5th, where she's going to, you know, talk to. Once people actually get to read the book, people can like ask her questions about the book. So that's what the June 5th is going to be about. So people can ask her stuff about what's in the book. So yeah, all those 110 people who pre-ordered, you read your book, come back for the big interview on June 5th, and you can ask her questions about the book.
All
But
right.
I don't know, any last thing you want to say before we wrap it up?
Man, I just can't believe that nigga just got up on there and tried to. He said that shit like, oh my, I can't believe it. I really can't. I mean, I can believe it because that's what type of nigga he is. But I mean, it's just like, damn, like that's how you really, just to hear him saying this, knowing that me always hearing him tell me he loved me and all this, and then to hear him saying that, you know what I
Yep,
mean?
yep,
Uh,
yep.
it makes me feel some type of way, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling some type of way over here. Like, damn, that's how you do that. Like, don't ever call me no more. Don't ever say, because that's what men like to do. He'll let it calm down, and then he'll start trying to get back. That's what he's gonna
Hmm.
do. He ain't
Hmm.
never listen. The things that me and him that did. This is what Tamika better always remember, because I heard them having sex, and it was That's not what he want. He want what I be doing and all of
I'm
that, and
sorry,
that's
you
when he
you
gonna go
just
fine.
you are a comedian sometimes. I swear.
Man, I'm saying, wait, why? She said he ran like
Somebody
Kunta
said he ran like Kunta Kinte.
No, we'll talk tomorrow. I'm out.
True child, true child. Some toy said, "I can believe it. A man gonna always do what their wife want. Readjust your crown and move on."
Absolutely. Listen, let me tell
Somebody
y'all.
said, "You gonna let him back if you?" Last question. Last question. Somebody said, "Would you let him back if he came back?"
No. Listen, I'm about to be traveling these next couple of months. I'm gonna be kid free. I'm about to be California, Florida. I mean, Texas. I'm about to be everywhere. I ain't on that no more. I'm done with that.
Okay. She said it's over, y'all. So, okay, Lavern. We'll be back with Lavern tomorrow night, you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Hood Table so you get the notification link. If you guys want to Cash App a donation to the Hood Table, if you really enjoyed this show, feel free. $ the Hood Table 402. And everybody stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and don't forget to keep it hood. Bye. See you later, Laverne.
All
We
right.
out, y'all. Bye bye.